Shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahushua,
Hashem, Kavanah, and double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and much love, honors, and blessings, salutations to the elect of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. All right, come out here to let you know that America, aka Babylon to the scriptures, is on its way out to destruction, along with the so-called white man who rules this place in all wickedness. All right, also here to tell you, man, that the time in America, man, is at its end. All right, now mainly the so-called white man that rules this place. All right, he's been running a rampant in society, forcing his measures, his freedom, all right, his express freedom, because basically what he does, man, he pushes whatever he wants to do, regardless of what the people say, all right, and it's all for his own benefit. And like we tell you, man, it's all going to be done away with. All right, for that violence against our brother Jacob, man, because everything you do in society is to make these people in a sign come to naught. All right, and the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, who's watching over those people, man, is going to destroy you. All right. Go ahead.
Obadiah, verse 10, and it reads, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever."
Right. That's the outcome. All right. Who is Jacob? These so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. All right. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, man, you're going to have shame upon you forever. All right. It said, read it one more time.
Obadiah, verse 10, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever."
Yeah, that's a forever, man, perpetually. Scriptures refer to you as your place going down with a perpetual sleep. All right. Can you also give me Jeremiah 51:64? What you got?
I got Lamentations 4 and 21.
Come.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. "Rejoice, be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked."
Now, what's that cup talking about? All right, the indignation of the wrath of the Lord that's on its way here. All right, that's why the Lord is telling you to enjoy, because hey, man, you deserve everything that you deserve everything coming to you after everything that you've done in this place. All right, America, man, means bitterness or bitter. All right, it goes back to the Hebrew word mar, which means bitter. All right, and one thing I like to point out is the first time that the word bitter was ever used was by the so-called white man. All right, when he was crying to his father Isaac, it said he wept with a bitter cry. All right, and so Esau right now, what he's trying to do is he's trying to get his blessing back. All right, you've been seeing on the news. We already know, man, with Amalek. All right, them feeling like they've been targeted and victimized because we're telling them that they're not the real, you know what, the you wish people. You wish you were us. All right, but because you're so mad, you've created a design, an intricate design, which is known as a system, to put down these people. All right, because you're hoping that you're going to be able to establish, like the scriptures say. Could you give that scripture one more time, real quick? In Lamentations.
Lamentations 4 and 21. "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked."
Hey, the Lord is a just power. So everything you've been putting out, because what I'm trying to say is you've been doing these things in hope that you'll get your blessing back. All right? Well, you've done a lot. You've done a hell of a lot to where the Lord is going to require a lot met back. In order to fill that cup, all right, of an exact measure of perfect judgment, man, it's going to require your whole society to be thrown down, your country to be lit up on fire. Because again, America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? But your entire image is going to be stripped away from you. All right? Your reputation and your power. And it's going to be a torment to you. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, if I may, when they say the cup shall pass through unto thee, the cup also represents the curses. Right. We've experienced the curses, and it's going to pass through unto them. They trying to offset that judgment, but there's no way to do away with prophecy. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75, verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture. He poureth out of it the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink it. All right, so this is a future prophecy of the curses being transferred unto Edom. All the wicked of the earth. All right, so And they gonna drink the dregs thereof. They're gonna drink the bitter parts. You know, that last, every last drop. You got it.
Yep, so go ahead and get that one.
This is the book of Malachi 1 and 4, and it reads, let me start it. Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Hey, well, real quick, read that first part again about we will build the desolate places.
All right. Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yeah, you think you're going to get back, you know, what you lost too. All right, you think you're going to be able to, again, everything you're doing right now, you think you're going to be able to accomplish. All right, you think you're going to be able to get your blessing. All right, you think by some magical way, by committing a genocide against the whole nation of people is the way to get, you know, what you want back. But it's not going to happen. Go ahead.
God. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Yep.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Because you are the wicked, all right? Like the brother said, man, you try to offset prophecy. That's wicked as hell. Because you're trying to disannul the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You're trying to make them of no effect. So that's already wicked in itself. But then you go even further, all right, and you touch the people of the Lord. All right, that, what is it?
And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
Yeah, the Lord has a problem with you, man, forever. Right? All right, the so-called white man is the one person in the Bible who the Lord is not going to forgive. All right, because you've done a lot. Hey, man, the scriptures where it talks about how you've gone into others' lands and you take them by force, by violence. You know, you did harm to those that caused you did harm to them that were at peace. All right, here it is, man. You got someone just chilling, and you decide you want to fuck with him, and then you like, let me stab him and kill him just for the fun of it. They had that movie on Netflix come out a few weeks ago, called The Nurse. I don't know if y'all seen that verse, but basically, it's about this Edomite doctor that came out that he was killing off the older people. He was injecting their IVs with or their salines, whatever. He was injecting them with little dosages of insulin. And they said that he killed they claimed he had killed like around 420 something people already. And they asked him a question. It was an Edomite. They asked him, why did you do it? And he said, because nobody stopped me. You know? Yeah, because nobody stopped me. There was no reason behind it. You know? And that's the way with the so-called white man. All right, the spirit that's in him is not outright, man. He just fucks with people, man. And the main one that he's doing it to is the Negroes, Latinos. All right, Native American Indian man. And he's not going to stop unless the Lord come back and put him down as well. So that cup that is going to come back, that's going to be the cup that's going to stop the so-called white man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, and verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Right, because of what you did to Jacob, right, against thy brother, the violence against thy brother Jacob, you're going to be met with the same measure. All right, because here it is. Because look, I was doing a lesson on this about the devastation of the Indies. When you look in that book at what Esau did to our people when he came over to Hispaniola, all right, Esau was assessing our people. He was, exploring and checking us out, and he even said we were the most void of like any of that wicked shit, man. We didn't do that stuff. We didn't do what the so-called white man does here in society. And he said that he took opportunity to do that, to take us out, because he said that we couldn't endure certain, laborious acts and things, what have you, because we were complacent, we were at peace. But here it is, man. You came along, you took that as an opportunity to kill us, to use it as slave labor. All right, to build up your nasty ass country, and then you got a brother that some brother made a video or something, brought it out, but another guy acknowledged that we're the most patriotic people on the planet, or in America, because we built America, man. All right, so
but it was a little bit more.
Yeah.
But real quick, when they say thou shalt not altogether go unpunished. All right, speaking about Esau, Edom. All right, another scripture says, "You shall not at all acquit the wicked." All right, meaning to let them off of their charges. They still gonna be brought to justice. All right, we like the spiritual attorneys. All right, bringing out all the dirt, the rap sheet on this devil. All right, and accusing him before his face. All right, Jeremiah 42:13. It says, "For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall be a desolation." Basra representing here in America, Babylon.
Right.
It says, "And a reproach."
Which Basra is the capital city of Edom, right?
Come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It says, Basra shall be a desolation, a reproach, a waste, a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. Speaking of post-nuclear destruction, man. All right, this place will no longer be inhabited. It's going to be set forth forever as an example unto any other nation that should do wickedly in like manner. You got it, Doc.
Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe unto the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departed not.
Who is the prey? All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos. But why is it full of lies and robbery? Because you got these criminals, all right, these vagabonds walking to and fro, man, thinking that they're the free and we're the slaves. It's really the other way around. Going back to Esau, man, and who he was, all right, which we know is to be Cain. All right, it said that he was going to be a vagabond and a fugitive, a man running from justice. So when you look around on the streets and you see so-called white people, I was gonna say black and melanin, you know, those are criminals. They should really be locked up because they've gotten away with a lot of murder, man. They've gotten away with constantly sporting our people for gain. All right, go ahead.
And basically, I was gonna say, you see, like, you know, the so-called Queen Elizabeth, when she died, you know, the people that in England, they started saying like, shit, she got her money off robbery and lies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the so-called King Charles, they throwing eggs at him on his little public. They throwing, you know, his so-called Edomites is throwing eggs like, you made your money off slavery and this and that. So it's like, you know, whoa, you know, it's destruction. Like they're not forgetting about you. Your pain you caused is not going to be forgotten.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Your judgment is on the way. You know.
That's why it says that Edom shall be a reproach and a curse. Because when we look at this place after it's been destroyed, man, everybody's gonna look at it with the look of disdain. Everybody's gonna know the truth about what was really going on here. All right, those lies are gonna be uplifted, man, or not like that, like lifted up. All right, that veil is gonna be taken away, so everybody's gonna know. By the end, approaching the thermonuclear destruction, everybody's gonna know, man, because they're gonna be asking questions like, well, why is this all happening? Why did it happen to me? What did I do? And you're gonna know that, hey, like the scripture said, you shall know that the Lord existed, basically. Right.
Hey, can I bring this precept out because he brought that out about you know, pretty much he been exposed, right? Being put to shame, you know, before the world. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, and we go to verse. Let's go to verse 16. It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall turn unto thee, and a shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory." So there it goes again, going into that cup. All right, the curse is being transferred unto them. You know, all the shame and dirt is being brought out on this devil, man. Primarily via the prophets of Yahweh Shemiah Shah, man. Beginning with the apostles and elders here at Great Millstone, man. All right.
Can you go back to Jeremiah 49? There's a part where it says, "Thou shalt not be hide thyself again." Did you read that part?
I don't think I did.
If you find it, Uncle Sean,
Real quick, yeah, so this is linebacker off the brother Yahweh. This is Ecclesiastes 10:7. It reads, "I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon earth."
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying. It's backwards today, man. You got Esau thinking he's the free guy, all right? You know, the hunk of the earth and the desirable, and that we're the, you know, the disdain, the look, the despised. That's why the scripture said that we are small and despised, man. All right, but it's the other way around, man. We're really the princes, all right? And they're the servants. It even goes back to, again, the blessings. It said that Esau was going to be serving his brother Jacob. But now you've done too much to where, come time around for that judgment, you're going to be exterminated off the earth. All right? Now, you got something?
I got it, Jeremiah 49. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and 10. "But I have made Esau bare." Bare meaning, you know, naked, you know. It says, I have uncovered her secret places. She shall not be able to hide himself. Oh wait, Salaki. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Right, go ahead, read it one more time. Salaki.
God, Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
And how does it? So how do we know that this man is wicked? Because everything about his system is based off of secrecy. And how do you destroy a secret society? You uncover their secrets. So that's what we've done. We've pulled back that foreskin. We've totally exposed them. All right, just like the scriptures say, to where he cannot hide himself. All right, there's nowhere that you can go, man. The whole entire earth. All right, really, all creation is exposing this man. All right, because you even got the creatures, the beasts and all that coming up against this man. Who posted it in the chat? You know, someone posted it in the chat like there was a what do you call it, a walrus that was chasing the Edomite, that fat bitch.
Yeah.
Y'all don't remember that? It was in the chat.
God. Big ass walrus.
And I seen one with I guess a seagull was attacking a small hat.
Yeah. I seen that.
Crazy on a small hat. He was like, get him out of there. It was, you know, I got a precept for you on that one too. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
The spirit of his mouth represents the prophets. All right, destroying him that way. Lord, you know, and then when he returns, it's going to be the physical destruction.
Hey man, on a lower level, you had last week Michael Rappaport. Can't you say his stupid last name? Rappaport. There was another interview he had after, you know, Kanye said everything he said, but he said he was right, and he asked the question, who the fuck gave Kanye this information? Who? But I mean, we know it. Look, man, we already know that these celebrities, man. Hey, there's a couple that are going to repent. We know that. But hey, man, like with Kanye and all that, it's not like that, man. The Lord gives a little to people, man, because you're not going to look at a poor man and listen to him and his counsel. You're going to look at a rich man and extol him and listen. So that's why the Lord used a couple of these little, you know, I'll just call them puppets for now. But that's what really how it was shown, right, through the Lord, all right? Because like the brother said, through the spirit of his mouth, that's on the higher level, the prophets, right? Because the Lord reveals his secrets to us. That's how we're exposing this man. Because even Esau said it too. Even they the apostles talked about, you know, the high priest Ariah and all that, and they said like he had an account where the Edomites got out that limousine and they asked like how did you find out about this? You know, we paid millions to hide it. Hey man, the weakness of the Lord is still stronger than the strongest might of men. Right. Kegel, did you finish? Because I think there's more. There's still. Come.
All right. Back to Jeremiah 49 and verse 11. It says, "Leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve thee alive, and let thy widows trust in thee."
Let's see what you got. Let me see. Where is it? Where did you start?
I started with verse 10.
Yeah, go all the way down to verse 13.
God, Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, "But thus." For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it.
Talking about Israel, all right? We've assuredly, hey man, why do you think Biden or Sloppy Joe, man, made the comment on that interview about, you know what, in us Israelites, all right? That's what I was also making a comment about on this live I did, man. When you look, when these leaders, when they get together, man, they don't refer to us as, well, you know, the Negroes and Latinos, man, you know, they need we need to get them under wraps. They're calling us Israelites in those meetings. All right, they're referring to us as Israelites. They've always known who we were. Again, when Sloppy Joe slipped with the tongue, all right, it's because it said Israelites on there, you know? So yeah, man, you know, you want to act like you're like Esau ain't an enemy, but why is he calling us a name, you know, that we're not? Because we really are those people. Go ahead.
It says, and art thou he that shall altogether be unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Yep. Because you're going to surely drink of that punishment. You know, like you said, you know, trying to offset prophecy. You think, you know, you're going to try to fight against the Lord. That's something that's coming. That's why you're stockpiling all these missiles. That's why you keep having these meetings, because you're basically trying to see, you know, who's going to ally with you in that day. All right? You know, you're going to try to fight the Lord, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, and that's ultimately all just being utterly empty. All right, you're going to be utterly empty when the Lord returns. All right, there's going to be no remembrance of you. Can you give me Isaiah 47?
God.
Get that real quick. Zechariah. Yep.
It's the book of Isaiah. You want it right now?
Yeah, go ahead. You know what? Just keep on it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
God. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
All right. Yeah. Sit in confusion. Sit in ultimate destruction. All right. Go ahead.
It says, sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right. The Chaldeans, man, they were known for their witchcraft. All right. And you had it in Nahum, the 3rd chapter, right? Well, that's what Esau predominantly uses on our people today. Every single thing everywhere you turn is some form of witchcraft. All right. And so the scriptures liken this man as unto the daughter of the Chaldeans. All right. Because they use obscurity. Going back to who Esau is, he's an anointed cherub. He covers. That's a form of witchcraft. All right. Go ahead. Crazy.
It says, verse 2, take the millstone and grind meal. Uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yep, just like we read in Jeremiah the 49th chapter. All right? Everything's being seen. Okay? Continue. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
See, that's what's coming, man. War. All right? War. And a lot of people, man, they want to try to put that day away, man, like it's something small. Like war is just a light thing. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. For some reason that song from Mulan popped in my head. You're not suited for the rain. So pack up, you know, that's what's good. But hey, man, that's true. That's what we're doing out here, man. We're preparing for war. All right? That's what I was acknowledging it the other day, man. Like, we ain't got our general here or our major here, man. We got the bros, man. But from the heavens, this power is setting up an army for us. We're that army.
Wow.
All right? You know, we're that army. Okay? We're gonna keep on reading on it.
God.
Oh, but Salaka, but I was gonna say, you know, but that's what's coming, that war, because the Lord, he ain't playing, man. He's not coming to meet thee as a man. He came like that. He came as a man in peace 2022 something years ago. You know, he tried to tell you, tried to tell the world that, hey, cut your shit, man. I don't want to come back, and it's not going to be pretty this time. All right, but it failed. All right, they even had amongst our own people, man, and the Roman, you know, even the Roman Empire as well. But they were talking about like, man, this man needs to get out of the way because he's going to hinder us from accomplishing what we want to do. All right, we're like building the desolate places. All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 4, it says, as for our Redeemer, the holy Salakia. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Read that again.
Isaiah 47:5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Hey man, the outcome eventually, you know, Esau is going to be put out, but All things are going to be silent in that day. You know, the day the earth stood still, man. Because, hey, because the Lord, man, again, he's gonna utterly turn this place out, and he's gonna totally bring away, you know, take out Esau in the end of it, man. Not one Edomite is ever gonna be in existence again once he's done with them, right? And hold that on mind and go ahead and get your scripture.
It's that Nahum you're talking about. Nahum chapter 3, verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot and mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms,
Hey, man,
and families through her witchcraft.
This wasn't just an individual, you know, attack. This was collective. All nations were trying to destroy Israel. All right, Esau's the ringleader, and he's really like the ultimate, like the most wicked of all the nations. But he got all these other groups together, man, because he was a fucking bully, you know. He's like, let's band up and take these people out, man. Maybe we can, at the end of it, after we get these people out, we'll all just fight each other and see who gets that blessing in the end, you know.
Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
Thy nakedness is part of that, those secrets, right? You know, the world's gonna look at you and realize, like, this is the way that you can only thrive, by being a liar. You had to lie your way in to what you are today.
That's why they're gonna be just flowers.
Yep.
That's why you got like people in Russia, they in front of the embassy like, man, bomb this, bomb USA. Even if y'all kill us, bomb, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's taking sides right now. Like they realize it because it's affecting the whole world. They tired of it.
Well, hey, there was this clip I seen on YouTube, man, a while back. This Edomite went to go somewhere over there, like in like India or something, man. And he's coming down the escalator, man, and some of these, you know, cool Arabs are just chilling. And they see him coming down, and they see him recording with his phone. They're like, "Hey, you from America? You know, you from America?" And you know, he's like, "Yeah, I'm from America." He thinks it's gonna be a cool little talk between them. "Yeah, I'm from America." "Oh, you terrorists, you terrorists." And you know, but he was like, "No, I'm a citizen. I'm just a citizen, though." You know, he tried to put away that he's an American Edomite, man. So what?
Hate the whore.
Yeah. Well, because these other nations, man, they know who Esau is, man. But like pursuant to Revelation 17th chapter, man, they got to agree for now, you know. But that doesn't take away the fact that they're still wicked, man, and their secrets are being discovered. And they had to be liars to progress to where they are today. Let's see what you got.
And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah. That's the case right now. Esau is being set as a gazing stock, even to his own allies. You know? Everybody looking to get a piece of this devil, get revenge.
Yep. Read that verse over again. There was a point.
And I will cast abominable the whole.
That part right there.
Okay. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, see, everybody's gonna narrowly look at you, man, making fun of you. All right, you know the apostle, you know, last week, man, he got so upset with Esau, man. You know, and he was just talking about, like, we can't wait till we get our fucking hands on you, man, because when that day comes, you know, when you actually get a hands on your Edomite in the kingdom, and you can look around and ain't nobody trying to pursue you, you know how that's gonna feel. You know, that day's coming, man. You're gonna be able to do that shit and look around and not have to worry about going to jail or anything, you know? And it's not unrighteous, it's the fact that this devil did a lot, man. He did a lot. And again, like, he truly prospered in his craft, man. This craft was a weapon, a sword to thresh. And the point of a weapon is to do what? To kill. And this man, he knew every type of way to kill a man. Psychologically, physically. All right?
I got just what you're saying.
Come.
2 Thessalonians 1:6, seeing it is righteous, it's a righteous thing that Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah, and Esau, nothing but everything that he did was to trouble Jake. Everything that he's created, everything he's done, every motive. All right, the scriptures tell you in Proverbs, man, he sleeps not except they have done mischief. Then you got the other scriptures, if you want to get them, Psalms 55 and 21 and all that.
It's righteous to get paid back.
Yeah, it's righteous.
It's righteous, man. That's a righteous thing.
Yep.
Right.
Like James Brown, get big payback.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the world to look at it like, oh, why y'all just sweep it? Like they wanted to sweep it under the rug, like forgive and forget. But
Right.
the Lord ain't forgot. The Lord said He angry with the wicked every day.
Yep.
So we can't just let it go, man.
Like what point do you have, man, to create a tool to I mention this, man. I mention this all the time. What need do you have to make a tool that expands a man's anal cavity until it busts and you kill him? What is the point of that? You know? Why would you get babies and fill them up with milk and then throw baseballs at them and kill them and hit their heads too? What's wrong with you? What do you got?
This is Ecclesiastes on Sirach 25:7, and it reads, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy."
We're gonna get to live to actually see and play it out. We're gonna have the luxury and pleasure of getting our hands on this man in the kingdom for 1,000 years. However it happens. And boy, man, again, man, those days are gonna be long as hell. Long. You're gonna be able to get up in the morning, you're gonna be able to do as much as you want in 1 hour and still have 11 hours left to do whatever you want to do to Esau. You know? It's gonna be immortal for us, man. Time's gonna slow the hell down. That's why the scriptures talk about it being a torment to this man, because he's gonna have no power to get it back. He's not gonna be able to stop the indignation that's gonna be on him, man. All right? He's not gonna be able to oppress. He's not gonna be able to scheme anymore. You know, I've asked questions like, well, you know, what are the odds, man, that he might try to scheme on an elect guy in the kingdom? What, you know, dude's gonna wake up in the middle of the night. I know what y'all planning. I heard it. Go ahead, Beck.
2 Thessalonians 1:6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. You know, it's so righteous. It's like it's just a must. It's just a must do. We can't, you know, when you're in a boxing ring, you can't just have your hands down, you know, or to say that somebody, you know, that's you know, it's gonna be a fight where you have to defend yourself spiritual, because that's our defense, not carnal. You know what I'm saying? Our defense is spiritual, so we got to be patient for that Jeremiah 16:16. You know, we fishers of men. Now we hunting down. Now it's time to recompense the years and years of bloodshed you've done to our people, man. You know, this is just like, you know, it hurts our gut every time we go to work, and you just sit there and try to make us get paid this amount of wages and stuff like that, and it's like, man, you know, y'all should be giving us free cotton. Y'all should be giving us everything, man. You know, and I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying, you know, gotta pay all these taxes, which is illegal. You know what I'm saying? All this craziness, you know, like what it say, you bring in little, and, you know, and like holes in your, you know, I don't want to butcher it.
Yes,
but,
I got 1-6.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's like it stresses you out day by day, especially as times go by. You know what I'm saying? Like we want payback, man.
Well,
You know?
I mean, again, you got to think about everything that's been going on since the beginning of time, man.
Yeah.
Since the serpent, I'll just say that, you know, between, you know, Adam and Eve, this devil's been hating on us since the beginning, man. Wisdom of Solomon, the 1st chapter. Through envy of the devil, death came into the world. This man's been envious since the fucking beginning, man. Because he wasn't made to be the good guy, you know? So he's thinking, I'm going to take everybody else out with me then, you know? So it's a very righteous thing, man. Especially when you keep doing what you're doing. Again, this whole issue with the small hatters, man. You're still showing that you don't know how to stop lying, because you're still trying to defend that lie. You know, you're still making documents or what do you call it, like, you know, what do you call it, like legislating documents and all that to make it that you are the real person, you know, over there in Israel.
This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Hey, man, you're not allowed to. assert your authority for what we did to you. You're not allowed to fight us even though we fucked you up. You know? Shit, what else, man? Man,
You're not allowed to claim your righteous heritage.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're what I call you. You're
Yeah.
black. You're African American. That's how, you know, and if you step outside of that, you're
breaking the law.
You're breaking the law. They'll put you in chains.
You're an Israelite.
Yeah, you're anti.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And then these small hats, man, they get mad at just the fact that Kyrie point out, for example, that they own everything. They get offended at that. Like, you get offended at the fact that you own everything, just point that out. Like, come on, man, you been that's petty.
Yeah, it goes to, it's like, if I may say it, that goes back to that famous quote. I forgot who said it. It's like, it was like, if you want to know who actually runs the world,
You actually can't criticize.
yeah,
I can't remember who it was either.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
after you can't criticize, man. As a whole, man, you can't criticize the white man. It ain't just Amalek. It ain't these small added. It's Esau in a whole. You know?
And then it's like it goes to that Deuteronomy, like you don't even 50 curses.
Exactly.
You're not even in there. You're not even close.
Yeah, man. Elder Malcolm, my man, he messaged one of my posts, and he said, "How does this fit the curse of being a worm with no power?" But you had it was a Jew. You know, it was one of them guys, and he was just rich as hell, man.
Yeah.
You know, if you use the same system that the so-called white man has used, these small adders have used to gain control of the world, if you use that same system for our people, we would own more than half of this place. For real. And then to want to, to claim that we have that right, like you said, it's a crime to claim our heritage. It's a crime to claim what's really, what's rightfully ours. It's a crime, you know? We're out of line for doing it, you know? Yeah, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 10:2. It says to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Start back up at verse 1 again. This don't make sense. Why is a gazing stop to them still, you know? See, like we're out here to defend what's really going on, man. Real, like the apostle made the video, real Israelite problems, man. This is some real shit. We're not making this up. We're not sitting here telling you that, we rightfully deserve something that we didn't really deserve. This whole world was created for us. And you got this devil claiming it for himself. And then operating it the way that he wants to. That's unrighteous as hell, man.
It's Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. To turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless.
Hey, man, they're all right. They'll recover. We only created certain disorders on their minds. It's all right. They'll eventually get over it. Drape to mania. All right. It would be crazy for you to want to leave this place now today. You like being a slave. To turn aside again. That's what it is. To turn aside the needy. We're the ones that we need help. We need deliverance. We need what's rightfully ours, and you don't want to give us anything. You want to make you want to make a survey to see if you should retribute the Negroes for the hell you caused them. But then again, you gave that again. This was during that whole oil issue, with between the Ukraine and everything, or Russia and Ukraine, all that shit that was going on. They sent like something like $1 trillion to the Ukraine, or 1 billion, something like that. And within less than 24 hours of asking, like, should we send them aid? But you want to send a survey out to see if these people should be retributed for the shit that you did to them. Just earlier, man, in the last couple of days, you want to apologize for experimenting on mainly black men in the prison system and getting them in contact with Agent Orange. As long as you say sorry, it's okay.
Give us a symbolism. Show somebody that look like us in their system. Yeah. Have us thinking you know, we won or something like that. We ain't win nothing. We ain't get nothing. I got Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, because it would, hey man, you held on to it. Like I said a minute ago, with this whole you know what, it's showing that you still got hatred towards our people because you're not telling the world like, no, you know they're right. You know, Kyrie was right, Kanye's right. You know, the guys you got that are standing out there that we tell you are poor, you know, and all that they're crazy, they're they're demons and all that. They're right. We are liars. We are Edomites. You know, we are the devil. We've been lying to you this whole time. You know.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood.
So the Lord's going to prepare you for doing that. All right, He's going to prepare you. He's going to prepare you like a dish. All right, and the Lord's about to eat. All right, He's going to slaughter. Hey, what is that? And I think it has that before. And it was a curse upon my people. I do. Isaiah 34. Go ahead and read it again.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Right, and that's what the Lord is doing right now too. Yahweh Bashim Shaman is preparing this way for blood. All right, He's preparing it to burn it up. All right, thermonuclear missiles, man. And the message has never changed. It's always been the same. All right, this place, these people have shown, all right, predominantly Esau have shown they cannot get right. They cannot stop what they're doing. All right, so the Lord assessed. He came back, like I said, He came on the earth. All right, He's been looking from the heavens, and He's got His men out here too. All right, so I want to get that in Amos 9:10. He's been watching, and it's showing that this place is not going to turn from the evil ways that it operates.
And blood shall pursue thee. Say, thou hast not hated blood. Even blood shall pursue thee.
Right, like, you know, you ain't stopped right. Go ahead. Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, well, you know, the blood, I mean, it's, you know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's only right. It's only, you know, you shed all this blood, the blood is going to come straight through your door. You ain't even got to open the door. It's coming straight through. You know?
They go back to the righteous law, you know, you kill, you be killed. But this is the book of Numbers, on the top of the blood. Numbers 35 and 33, it says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And what does it say in Habakkuk 2 and 12? Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. You know, that's how this place was bred. It was bred in wickedness. Witchcraft, lies, deception, bloodshed, genocide. All right? So that defiled the land. All right? It says, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So Esau's blood got to be shed.
Yep.
That was it.
Okay. Did you say more now? All right, go ahead and read this.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 34. I'm sorry, verse 4.
Go to verse 2.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and His fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Yeah, all that have risen up against Israel. All right, against the Lord's people. Go ahead.
It says that their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
All right, let's talk about those thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead.
It says, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine.
Yeah, like, you know, when all the leaves fall off from the vine. All right, that's what it's talking about. There ain't gonna be nothing left. All right, go ahead.
It says, and as falling fig from the fig tree. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Right, because even our people are going to get judged. But the main part I was looking at was Idumea. All right, the sword that's going to be bathed in heaven, that glittering spear, the thermonuclear ICBM missiles. All right, that's what's going to be coming down on this place. All right, pure judgment. All right, upon Idumea, which Idumea is what Greek for the word Edom. All right, yep. So that's how you know it's still talking about this devil. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6 says, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Right, and that's, you know, going back to Ezekiel 35, how the Lord is preparing you unto blood. All right, this is how it connects. Right, because that blood of lambs and goats is our people and Esau. All right, the goat is Esau, because like the apostle was saying before we came out here, he goes, that's how, you know, the black woman is just like Esau, man, like a rat and a goat. You know, because a goat, man, before you cut its throat, it'll scream, it'll yell, it won't try to go out, you know, silently. But a lamb, it will. That's how you know it's talking about Israel. I mean, we'll take our shit, man. We'll take our judgment. Go ahead. God.
It says, let me read that again. Isaiah 34:6. The sword of the Lord is filled with the blood, and it is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
So that's talking about the same thing that we read in Jeremiah the 49th chapter. All right, that sacrifice, that same person that the Lord was speaking to, Esau. All right, that sacrifice, man, is going to consist of a lot of deaths, man. A lot of people are going to be killed when the Lord returns. There's a point, man. I think I'm thinking about what is it? Jeremiah like 50, where it talks about Babylon being as a threshing floor. You know, when you look at what a threshing floor is, it's basically just a bunch of cluttered, or like, you know, small like chippings and all that, but it's a lot. All right, that's just how many, you know, people are going to be dying on this time. But that's what's coming here. Can you read Isaiah 14? Start at verse 5 or 6. Yeah, verse 5.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 4. It reads, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Right, because nobody can make war with America right now, right? You know, apparently it's unstoppable. And even Trump said it before he came out of office, you know, that, you know, America's the strongest superpower on the planet. And then you got that question in Revelations, who can make war with the beast? So that's a question. How that golden city, the oppressor, ceased? Because Yahweh Shemashai did it. Go ahead.
It says, the Lord Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, he that persecuted and none hindereth.
Hey man, why was Esau so angry? You know, I brought up the comment earlier of the movie Gay Hard with Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
You remember when he busted it? He busted into the shack where all those supremacists were, those white supremacists, and he had a little flamethrower out of a power washer, and he's like, you know, he goes, this is probably the first time you ever were forced to listen to a black man. He's just saying, you know, chill the fuck out, man, calm the fuck down. Black man ain't trying to kill you, so why are you so goddamn mad all the time, man? It goes back to an ancient hate. All right, it goes back to, we already know, it goes back to the blessing, man. That's why he's been so angry. That's why he gets mad when someone doesn't do what he wants to do, and then he'll demonize them, all right, or he'll kill them. And that's what you've been seeing going on all over the internet. That's why, what's his name? Kanye, man, he made the comment, you know, if I end up, you know, apparently going somewhere, man, or if I end up going someplace, and you know why? Because he was hinting like, they may kill me, or they may try to kill me. That's what they do, man, when they want to silence somebody. Yeah, we're going to read that for a minute.
Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest, and it is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the
fir trees.
the first trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Hey, so we already know that's not talking about literal trees and all that. Though the earth is going to be enjoyed too, man. All creation is going to be at rest. It's going to be at peace. You know, you see how Esau treats the land, you know. But this is talking about the people as well, man. It's talking about people being enjoyed. This devil's finally been brought down, man. Hell yeah, you know. Go ahead.
God. It says, hell from beneath thee is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is...
Go ahead.
Yeah, because they're going into all the other nations. They now have the same capability for mass destruction as America once had.
Yep.
You know, so now America can't go around bullying certain nations that they was always able to do. All right, so that's bringing down his pomp. You know, his pride. You got it.
It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows.
Yeah, like you just said, the pomp, that pride, man. Because you look on the news right now, man, every single day is talking about something nuclear, man. Everybody's trying to get ready. Everybody's getting provoked. And that's really the Lord turning the spirit up on these things, man, because that's the ultimate end. War has to happen. Like I said earlier, man, the rage of war. The rage of war is coming. Go ahead.
God. Verse 12 says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Yeah, how you come down from that elevated status that you were in. How is it possible, man, that you are now looked at as like just one of the average people on the earth? God, because right now, man, you are a king. I mean, you're a self-appointed, unrighteous king. But people look at you and they listen to you. But they're going to look at you in a different manner real soon. And they're going to look at you like the way that black women are looked at today. You know, ugly and stinky and all that. You know?
Undesirable.
Yeah, exactly, undesirable. Hi.
Feminine.
Yeah.
On the bro. You got to be deaf. It's walking past and things
Isaiah 14 and 13, and it reads, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
I'm gonna make my power known. As, you know, I'm gonna be the signet of the earth or the planet of the heavens. All right, go ahead.
It says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also, I will sit also upon the mountain of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Yep, down to the grave. And it's just a matter of time before this occurs, man. We talk about it every day, man. And it's really something we expect. We know Esau is looking for a long game. Because again, this devil, he's weird, man. He feels anger, but he's sad. He feels pride, but he's scared, He wants to fight the Lord, but he knows if he does, his ass is over. That's why he's trying to
Like,
he claims he has portals and shit.
He want to attack the prophets, but he knows once he comes with that person.
Yeah, he knows once he does it, man. Yeah.
I was watching the brothers camp right before coming to camp today, and the brother actually mentioned that this is the fight that Esau's been ducking his whole existence, man. He's been ducking this fight, man. Fighting with the Lord, man.
Because he knew. All right, the Lord told him, Yahweh told him, man, I'm going to deal with you. I'm gonna be the one. That's why he said, leave Cain alone. All right, because I got to deal with him. Oh, if you want to get that in Isaiah 63 as well, or someone want to get it, go ahead.
Second Esdras chapter 15, 16, this goes in, he was like, he's a king now, but people are going to be like, what are you? Who are you? I mean, this is, for this shall be sedition, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of their action shall stand in their power.
There is going to be a lot of chaos to that point too, that they're not going to regard the king and prince. But yeah, eventually that power, that outlook of like, we got to respect what he says and all that, that's going to be thrown out the window.
Well, you got them coming against politicians now. They got the whole Nancy Pelosi. They fired her. Somebody supposedly bust into their house. You know what I'm saying, and attacked her husband. Yep. And then they come to find out supposedly that he was doing some anti-ish rhetoric on his laptop or whatever. So they're trying to set the stage for that, but there's a lot of things that's going to culminate to this prophecy coming to pass where it's going to be sedition. Because they're like the family, they're going to realize they politicians, they all got their hands in the pockets of the elite. They all owned and financed by the elites. So they do what they told to do. And when this whole system implodes, it's going to...
So like if I can add, don't forget that Trump is back on the scene, man.
Yeah, Trump's back.
And he rousing people back up, man,
Yeah. The whole system is
death penalty to drug dealers,
Yeah.
And they all was cheering all like, America, It's like,
He injecting that pride back up. That's pride steroids right now.
he did a good ass job, man. He made Edomites, be proud for a minute to be Edomites again, man.
Damn Trump, yes.
They probably just bring them back to close it out,
He the one started that SpaceX program,
Yeah, you can't. They can't use the restroom.
No, you can.
Well, yeah, but they don't know. So, they know us. But go ahead.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 16, and it reads, "They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?"
The house of prisoners, man, because we're the prisoners. This is a prison land. When you look at the beginning of how Esau set this place up to be, all right, he sent basically wardens over to, sent them over here after he casted them out, kicked them out of Europe, but they were set up to overlook, us, to look at us and like prisoners, all right? But for all this, read up a verse again where we're talking about the narrowly. Hey, Lloyd, get the phone. Oh, yeah, serious. Look up that word narrowly real quick, Bo. Because hey man, I know there's a scripture where it talks about looking at them like an astonishment, like it's gonna be a marvel.
Job 20, I believe.
Okay, well if you can you find it real quick? Looking in the blue letter? Yeah, blue letter. You can look on either one. Because what I'm trying to get at, like when the Lord is through with this place, all right, it's gonna be people are gonna bug out like what? This because nobody really gets the gravity of this devil and what he's capable or what he really is. They don't look at him like he could be that low or that dirty to do something like that clip we've seen Sloppy Joe, whipping that girl, when he was naked. That's some weird, nasty shit, man. Like nobody thinks that Edomites would actually do that, Well,
they say him and his son under investigation right now.
Yeah, actually, they're trying to give him some years too. I think.
Yeah.
They're trying to give him some jail time.
Well, the scriptures say that he has covered himself to make himself like to be as a light, something like that.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, they're gonna put that devil Miles Harris in there and shoot the vice.
I got Job 20 or whatever.
Okay, Kyle, real quick. Look at what does that word say?
I got the blue letter definition of narrowly look. And it's Strong's H7688 Shagah, which means to gaze, stare. You know, somebody like squint their eyes when they look at you like, are you serious? You know?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Like when you see somebody that you haven't seen in a minute,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and you kind of see them, you can't believe it's them. You're like,
Yeah. Him? Yeah.
Huh?
Esau?
No, I can't. No.
In chains?
Oh man. James Franco should be up here doing that, man. No.
This is book of Job 20, starting at verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
It's only been, hey man, I know the apostles, man, when they did the calculation of how long they've been in the truth, well, you can apply that same amount of time to the time that Esau has been ruling this place or this planet. It's only been for a very small moment. It's only been really a couple of days to the Lord. You know? So Esau he's only going to get to rule for like another couple of minutes or an hour, you know? Oh, Lord, really not an hour, you know? That's like 45 years. A couple of seconds. Yeah. 1 minute. But the triumph of the wicked is short. Go ahead.
And it said, you know, the joy of a hypocrite.
Right,
That's what he is, you know,
Yep.
a hypocrite. Say one
Yep.
thing and do another.
Oh,
It says, verse 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They who seen him shall say, where is he?
do you actually know what the word dung is, you know? It means literally shit. Poo.
Shit.
He's gonna perish like his own poo. You know? Yeah, turd. Dookie. That's literally, the Lord literally said that, man. You know? That's how he looks at this man. Yeah, like a piece of shit. Go ahead. Yeah. He's a white turd, man.
Bird shit.
Bird
Ace Ventura?
shit. Caca.
Verse 8, it says, he shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the one. Chased like a vision out. Go again. It's like a tongue twister. A vision out of the night.
Job 20:8, it says, he shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Because when, hey, those missiles, man, are gonna chase you out. All right, they're gonna consume you. And it's gonna be like a bad dream, man. I've had some vivid ass, realistic dreams, man. I ain't gonna lie. Had one the other night. Woke up like I was in a battle, chest beating and everything. I swore it was real. You know? And then I had to, you know, shake. But man, that's how it's gonna be. It's not real. Really, it sucks that we gotta feel this pain. You can actually feel it. I can feel my toes freezing like crazy right now. But this is real. It's like it's not real. You know, we're just waiting to get to the next kingdom. You know?
And 2, it said, chased away as a vision of the night. You know how you wake up and you forget something. Like you can easily forget a dream. That's how Esau gonna be in the kingdom.
Yep.
His memorial is gonna be wiped out of the earth.
Yep.
It says, verse 9, the eye also which seen him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods.
Keep going.
His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
Right. You never achieved what you were fighting so hard to get. I just heard that too, man. I've never seen the John Wick commercial. The second movie or the third movie. He's like, I've never seen someone fight so hard just to end up back where they started. You started out as a base man, you're gonna end up being the base man again. You know? Yeah, and then get wiped out. Go ahead. Read that bone of the bones of the sin of his youth.
God, it says, verse 11, it says, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
No, because of thy violence against thy brother Jacob. This is why. Because you're still salty as hell, man, that you claim that you lost your blessing when you sold it. So since that time up to now, man, you've been working mischief and iniquity to try to get it back. But it said that it's gonna lie. What did it say after that bone? After the full of the sin of his youth? What did it say afterwards?
It says, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
There you go. Hey, man, it's gonna lie down with you in the dust, man. It's never gonna happen. All right.
You read or?
One more little scripture on it. Like, see what does it say?
Well, it goes on, you know.
I mean, yeah, I know it does. I mean, it goes all the way to the iron whipping and all that. Okay, I mean, we can
Really the whole chapter.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, verse 12, it says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it not, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
Hey, real quick, you can't even upload videos, like you can't even screen record on your phone anymore, certain comedy shows anymore on your phone. They'll call it like copyright claim and they'll block your visibility. I tried to do that the other day with Saturday Night Live, man, because it was talking a whole lot about what's going on in the world. With Dave Chappelle, man, you can't even record those certain things because it tells too much truth. You know, the wickedness is still sweet in his mouth, man. You can't even bring out the truth really like that. I mean, we already know what's working to, you know, eventually to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, but, you know, he ain't forsaking it, man. He's still hindering, or what he thinks is hindering the work. All right? But, man, we always find ways, man.
Verse,
I got story shall be destroyed, perish forever.
Keep holding on to that.
God. It says, verse 14, it says, yet his meat is in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. He hath swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again.
Yep. Everything that you worked for, like I said, man, you're going to end up right back at square one. But even more further back. All right? You swallowed, hey, man, the biggest rich of all that you swallowed down was our people. All right? You devoured us. And then what did I say, Zechariah? Or Zechariah 11:5? You know, you thought you were rich by it. That was one of your riches. But you're gonna have to cast them back. You're gonna have to give up the Lord's people, man. The Lord tells you, I think in Isaiah or is it Jeremiah, he said he's gonna plead our cause thoroughly. He's gonna make you give them, he's gonna make you give us back to him. Hold on, keep on going.
It says, verse 15 again, he hath swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly.
Hey, man, when you throw up, man, like when you really got to throw up, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, there's a pressure that comes up from your whole fucking back, man, and you have to throw it up. That's what the Lord's gonna do to you, man. You're not gonna. I know there's another scripture where it talks about how you're not gonna be able to. Oh no, I think we're coming up to it. Go ahead, keep on reading. But it basically says that you're gonna have to give them all these things back up regardless. Before you're about to fill your belly.
God, I'll jump down to verse 18. Job 20:18, it says, that which he labored for shall he restore.
Yep. Go ahead.
And shall not swallow it down.
There you go. So that process is gonna stop, man. We know what you're really working for right now. You think that you're gonna be able to, hey, like the whole Rona thing. You use that as a way of crowning your enterprise. You thought you won, going back what 3 years ago. That was a sign of you thinking that you won our people fully over. You're gonna have your full control like you want. You know, like that octopus on the earth that had the tentacle on the earth. You know,
Tentacles.
Yeah, tentacles. You know. But what did it say?
It says, Job 20:18, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down.
Yep. So it's gonna be stopped, all right? Because the Lord is gonna do it. Again, the Lord is gonna thoroughly plead our cause, and He's gonna put a stop to all this wicked shit we got going on here. Go ahead.
According to his substance shall the restitution be.
And you killed. Hey, some brother brought it out, man. But there's been like over 300 million, black men alone that have been killed and buried in America. Over 300 million. That's almost the population of America. So you got to pay for those lives. You got to pay for the lives of other generations that you killed off too. All right, you got a lot. And then,
7 million gas, like 7 million gas.
Yeah. No, you good. Yeah. And bro, it's not even, it's way over the millions, man. It's in the billions of the amount of Jakes that you've killed. So,
I'm looking at that word exchange in the Strong's Concordance, H 85:45. It says Timurah, and it says that which is exchange, substitute, recompense.
yeah, pay back.
So yeah,
Well, like it said, what is that numbers where it says that? I think we read it earlier, right? Where it says you should not defile or pollute the land, for blood that defileth the land, and that it has to be shed by that one who shed it. Again, man, Esau has done so much, man, that it requires more than just sorry or some stimmies. It requires way the hell more than that, man. Bro, you put Jake out of their house because you wanted to, renovate or excavate the land to build something where you wanted to build it. What's that? There's a movie about it, man, where this CEO guy, he said, I want to knock out this whole hospital so I can have a better view of what I'm looking at. Like that's the mentality of an Edomite.
Continuing on, it says, verse 18 again, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein.
The scriptures say that there is no propitiation without the shedding of blood. All right, you can't make a deal with the Lord, man, for what you've done. It requires your life. It's like how the Lord, so like real quick, the Lord to Israel, when He said to Israel in Isaiah the 1st chapter about us being disobedient, He said, all right, let us reason together. How about this? I won't kill you if you obey me. It's literally the same thing He told people from the beginning. But now with Esau, He's like, look, I'll make you a deal. You give me your life, and we'll call it a day. But Esau doesn't want to take that deal.
He squandered it all. Like you said, there has to be blood for the contract to be upheld.
Yep.
You didn't sacrifice anything.
Yep.
It says, verse 19, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away a house which he builded not.
Hey, man, how dare you say we're not those people? That hurt my feelings. Oh, now we done it. He's definitely suffering now. A baggy note on my door telling me I'm not the real small hat. Oh, dear.
It just so hurt.
Yeah, man.
So rich and so hurt.
He must now demonstrate that he understands our cause and our pain.
But what about the pain that we had to suffer? See, the nations don't give a damn about that. Especially Amalek. Amalek don't give a damn about what we've been through. The 400 plus years that we had to suffer. All right? And on top of that, they generated our suffering.
Yep.
Through policy. You see? And they set up actual policies to oppress. Okay?
Like Apostle Recall said, man, you cannot equate the pain and suffering of what Jacob has gone through. You cannot equate that to what Esau's ever gone through, because Esau ain't ever gone through shit. Again, I mentioned earlier in Proverbs, man, that he suffers when he can't do mischief. So if he can't hurt a Jake, then he's in pain and suffering. If he can't kill a black man just for the hell of it, then he's suffering. But then we're the ones having to deal with it. You got 8 Edomites cracking on one small Jake. You know?
Yeah, they work evil upon their bed in the morning and practice it. You know? Oh, my bad.
So like, they say in the scriptures that concerning oppression, you speak wickedly. Kind of spirit.
This is the book of Psalm 73, verse 8. It says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Yeah, man. You know, again, man, that's a very good point. Like the apostle made that video on, man. Here it is, man. Our people getting shot because they tremble when, you know, they're told to put their hands up. Oh, he was about to resist. He was about to run, but he was shaking, you know? Like, Esau is just an asshole just out here killing us, man. But when we speak up about it, man, we're in the wrong. You know? We're being turned aside.
Hey, even Jake killing each other, that's Esau's fault too.
Right.
Because of the culture creation. You know, the caricatures that he put on our people. All right. We're supposed to, you know, they push in Hollywood that we're supposed to be thugs, you know, pimps, drug dealers, and Esau knows that. They call it the psychology behind it is called mimetics. It's like crowd participation. They get one person to influence the rest of the crowd, and the crowd follows. So they got it down to a science on exactly what they're doing. You know.
Well, this brother, you made a comment earlier about like when we try to claim what is rightfully ours, our heritage. You know, it's an issue. You know, and we're just standing up for what you're doing, man. You know, we're not out here lying that we're getting that these people are getting molested in jail. You know, or even before on a search. You know, what was it with the Milwaukee and everything? I don't see 76 Edomites being touched inappropriately like that.
This is the book of Psalm 73, and verse 8. It says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
Yeah, they speak loftily, man. You know, they had those smiles on them, man, like they know they just got away with that lie. Just like these small headers, man, they love it that they still got the control of the world, you know? They're still able to lull the people back to sleep and get them to stop thinking so hard about what's really going on. You know, that's that wicked oppression.
Numbers chapter 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but its latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Because it's a good thing to bring out, because again, these are the ones that are really kind of running behind, the background. They're the ones in the background telling all the leaders and what have you to say the shit that they're saying, all the lies they're spewing out, all these influencers to keep our people from knowing anything.
They want control of your livelihood. And livelihood is like, like death. You gotta, it's like cousin of death. Like once they take your paycheck, especially if you on the anchor or if you on a basketball team or all over the thing, you know what I'm saying? They the ones trying to kill that, man. And you speak out. You stand up for what's right. They're the ones behind the scenes. In councils, silently talking about you, telling you he doesn't. Let's cut his check. Let's dry him out of his livelihood.
Well, that goes into that speaking wickedly concerning oppression, man. Like with Kyrie, man. He made a comment. He talked about, we saw the word nigga on the Twitter, but nobody said anything about it. They totally dismissed that, man. They so focused.
They step right over us.
Right, they so focused on him, quote unquote, promoting a movie, and he didn't even really promote and automatically demonize and humiliate the man. And that's what they do to us too, man. Out here in the highway, the bars, they humiliate us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes.
And we're all watching it. Them is letting you know, like, you better not do what he do.
Right.
We're gonna do you that way.
Yep.
You know, it's to put a fear. That's how they work. They work in fear.
Yep.
They want us to be scared of them. You know, so we won't stand up. You know, but the Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear. You know,
That's right.
the Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear. We don't fear. We don't fear you, Amalek. We don't fear you. You're nobody to us.
This is war.
And one thing that it's like, you know, like on Star Wars when Anakin was like, you know, he said, "You underestimate my power." Except we ain't gonna get sliced up. He gonna get sliced up, man. You know, by them chariots.
Yeah, who gonna save you? You know,
Huh.
that's the question.
Yeah.
Who gonna save you? You can do all this lying, you can do all this saving face on national television and use your mediums to deceive people, because that's the main thing like the brother's going into. They get off on deception. If they can't deceive you, then it's a problem.
Well, that's what I was mentioning earlier, man. That's how you destroy secret societies. Because this whole place is based off of secrecy. You reveal them secrets, they have nowhere to hide.
So, and also I can say this too. It's been a war between Israel and Amalek for generations. Was that in Exodus? It's Exodus 12, I believe.
He had the one with about having war on Amalek forever.
Yeah.
Numbers 20 something.
Yeah, it's numbers.
It's a number, so like,
Oh yeah, that's the name. Yeah. Yep, that one. He got it.
Yeah, so it's war. So their war against us is to accuse us to the Father by searching out iniquity, and that's through what? Through their mediums. You know, they got Jake, like Leo Cohen said. You know, he's gonna go with the talent rather than what was the other thing he said? He's gonna choose the talent. He's gonna choose Jake, who's into the gang music, the drill music, so he can make his money. You see, never mind what detriment that influence holds on our people. He gonna go with that because it makes him money. So that really, in reality, that's the biggest fucking insult in the world. And you niggas supposed to be in a fucking uproar. You see? But of course, the majority of our people sleep. My bad.
Scripture say, "Surely oppression make a wise man mad." You know?
Yep.
Because they ain't wise enough to be mad. Right? Let me go back to that Job.
yeah, it's
It's in Exodus. I know
It's in
it's
Exodus 17.
Okay.
Exodus 17 and 16, where he said, because of the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Yeah, so it's always been prophesied. You know, it's prophesied before Moses said we're gonna have this war between Amalek and Israel, man. But that's our arch enemy. That's our main enemy, right?
And then the spirit is being known. It's being known right now in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? He's using these celebrities to put the light on this action. You know, the light on this. When he had Leo Cohen on the Breakfast Club, you know, he was just careless. He didn't care. He was like, I got to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? You know, to hell with your family. You know, he didn't care. They're bloodsuckers. They can't make one. Like, right? I heard Layla Ali. She's trying to get paid off of her name. You know, but Amalek is, you know, they bought Muhammad Ali's name. You know, and Amalek behind that, and Layla Ali's trying to. You know what I mean? Like, they're bloodsuckers. They're behind everything that we do, getting money off of it, man.
The secret relation. That's why I don't know. They made a book called "The Secret Relationship Between the Jews and the Negroes." You know, and it exposes all of that, man. You know, and now the Lord put the spirit on them, put that spirit out there to expose it. So when we read 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, all right, that devil's supposed to be revealed in this time. This is the time more than ever that he's being revealed. You know, I'm sure y'all probably certain points.
Yeah, you know, these devils, you know, they like Psalms 83, they try to get into, you know, a little count. That's how they work. They get secret, but it's not a secret anymore, you know. It's no secret at all anymore. You know, we're seeing it.
This is Isaiah 47 and verse 3 says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man."
What's that nakedness? The things that they do in secret. You know, all that sneaky shit, and it's being exposed. What? Been through the internet, been through society. Everybody sees it now. You know, and they couldn't even control it. They couldn't even hold back their pride to say, you know, I don't want to expose no truth. I'm gonna let Kanye slide with this because no, everybody came down. We gonna take it. We gonna do illegal shit. Chase Morgan. I'm gonna break the constitutional rights. Take you off of the bank. I'm about to take your design, which is illegal. You know what I'm saying? And take your name off the design and then keep your design. That's my design, right? Everybody's. And then meanwhile, you're promoting death. You're promoting, you know, wickedness. You don't have no problem against that. And then you get the Shaqs and the Charles Barkleys and the people of this society. That and it's a beautiful thing because it's what? Second Ezra, the end is being manifested. We've been telling y'all that fuck these niggas, man. And now you're starting to see who's the niggas, who's the sellouts. We used to be conspiracy nuts, right? But now look, it's showing proof that there's a system, there's a web, okay? Now we're not the scriptures say don't be don't drive off conspiracies, but that don't mean that conspiracies don't exist. It means don't just run around saying the sky is falling. All right?
This Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 5 says, "For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end."
Yeah, everything has a beginning and an end. Everything has to start up. In order to start up a lie, you gotta. It's gonna be slander. It's gonna be anger. It's gonna be all that. It gotta happen. So that the Lord is telling us that to say, don't be tripping. That's a part of it. Slandering the prophets. You know what I'm saying? Lying on us. And then the time's gonna come. It's gonna reveal who are the prophets and who are the wicked. Because we gotta get lied on. We gotta get hated. And then we gotta tell the truth. And then things start manifesting. And you're gonna say, oh. And then you shall know that a prophet has been among you.
It says, "And the end is manifest."
The end is manifest. We the real Israelites. We can say that boldly. And how y'all know? Well, we can tell you just go to Deuteronomy because historically it's already manifest. The curse is manifested. We're under the curses. Okay? Also, the end is manifest on who's ruling the world. As long as we've been saying, the Dupacs, the Getty, the Rothschilds, this, and everybody, y'all conspiracy nuts. Now, you got the situation with Kyrie Irving, and it's like, you know, it's manifesting.
They're proving his point.
Yep.
They're showing their hand. They're showing their power. They're showing their tentacles.
Yep.
You know?
And I want to say this as a side note, and I'll get back to you, brother, because, hey, look, man, that term Jew-rat, like you were saying earlier, brother, they never do honest business. Like, if I'm a carpenter, you need something, your patio done, then I would do the patio for you. But the term Jew-rat came from, if a person needs a patio done, they're going to talk to the person that needs the patio done, they're going to talk to the person that's doing the patio, and then they're going to get the money out the deal while they start connecting, and they're going to act like they're the only source to that resource. That's why they're called Jew-rats, because they don't do nothing. They just always in the middle of shit. Okay?
How you make you pay triple?
They tax you. They act like they're like what do the on an Interscope have to do with the audience and the rapper, right? They make you feel like you need them.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how they always deal. They always in the middle of something, as though that you need them. They're just brokering deals, man. You know.
And they always have the worst type of jobs. Like Kanye mentioned that they started off as divorce lawyers. You know, what they supposed to be the people? Ain't you supposed to be about procreation and you know what I'm saying, sustaining the family structure?
The worst of it.
They destroying the shit. You know, so they hypocrites, man.
Yeah, you see that vandalizing writing on the wall, so some Kanye was right.
Yeah.
And A lot of spray paint. I think
They did that
they
shit.
did that shit.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they throw the stone, hide their hand, they cry wolf.
Yeah, I believe they took a bad situation and made it good with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving just posted some shit, and then they said, man, we're gonna roll with that because it's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's the most closest thing that is bullshit to what we do. You know? So they gonna pick, he could have picked GMS. It's ironic that all these niggas never bring up us. They bring up IUIC, they bring up ISUPK, have more phone calls, but they'll never bring us up. All right? Why? Because we got the 100% truth. That's manifested. All right? The world is gonna choose their sides. The world is gonna be flocking to us, man. Simple niggas gonna flock to IUIC.
You know what I'm saying? The IUIC, they like crisis actors or something.
Yeah.
Because every time there's some shit pop up, they there, man. They're like, God damn.
Yeah.
Opportunists, man.
They're the store brand, you know? Like they're not the real thing. You know?
It's Isaiah 47, verse 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Yeah, that's sarcasm. All right? That's sarcasm. Because it's a beautiful thing. Y'all keep trying to go misinformation, miss that. But now you putting out shit, and now they be like, well, why your information is only up? And now you can't stand with your enchantments, your smoke and mirrors, your CNN, your Fox, all right? Your celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to go to these trick plays, but it ain't working no more.
Okay? Because those enchantments are wearing off.
Yeah.
That's their power source. You know, it goes to show you that their power is waning right now.
You only can do a flea flicker so many times.
Right.
This shit ain't gonna work.
What's really killing is the internet, you know?
Yeah.
The internet is really exposing their ass. There's only so much, that's why they're gonna get rid of the internet.
They have to.
Yeah, you got us on there, then you got TikTok shit. People just putting up a ton of videos. Yeah. People that ain't even really Israelites like that, man. They just put up a shit ton of videos, man.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Repeating what we're saying, regardless
Exactly.
if they say,
But
we got it from the Israelites, they still repeating what we're saying. The truth is getting out there. Okay? They can't do nothing about it, man. It's so bad that they got to put out misinformation to the truth.
Hey,
or they flag you on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Or what's they call it? Fact check. That dumb shit. They fact check you when you post something that's true.
Shadow ban you.
Yeah.
Shadow ban, you know, you'll put up videos and you can't be found unless you specifically type up that page.
Like they do us.
Yep.
On YouTube.
All right, I got First Ezra, chapter 4, verses 35. It says, "Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. All the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it."
Yeah, for example, if I tell you shit is sugar, and you never had sugar before, and you believe that shit is sugar, once I give you sugar, you gonna know shit is shit. If that makes sense, right? So if I see a lie to you all the time and tell you, look, this is good, and that's all you had, but once you actually have good, like, man, this motherfucker lied to me, right? We've been telling y'all that this is the gospel truth. This is how women should operate. This is how men should operate. This is how the order of the world should operate. Now people are finding out, hey man, you shouldn't eat that lobster. You shouldn't eat them oysters. Now y'all ass trying to refill the oyster population in New York. Now you got so-called global warming. Now you got, and all the prophets is doing saying, I told you so, right? It's very easy at this point for us. All we gotta do is be consistent, man. We ain't gotta yell at niggas as much anymore. Because everything is manifested now, man. We at the end. We ain't gotta, we talk about it, we gotta say the M-A-R-K now. We can't just blatantly say it, oh, y'all conspiracy nuts. No, because the RFID chip is out there now. You know? So once we mention, say, yeah, that's the blase blah, you know, they're gonna start Googling, gonna find out when you type that RFID chip up, guess who gonna pop up? Us. Shitloads of videos.
We the only ones pushing.
We the only ones pushing.
It says, "And with it, no unrighteous thing let me read it back. It says, all the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them, and their unrighteousness.
It's like, that's
also
what the
they,
men of the Lord been saying all this time, man.
Yeah.
All the works that's been done upon the earth is wicked, man. All right.
Yeah, because their money ain't the truth. All right, it's a fickle, it's a FRN, man, Federal Reserve notes. It's a what you call it, a fiat note, man. So that riches ain't true, women ain't true, lashes, believing they men or they got power. Truth is above all that, man.
That's right.
You know.
it says, in their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth, and it's always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore.
That's why you got to delete it. That's why you got to take them pages down. You have to. You got to fight. You want to stone people for truth. You know? You don't stone nobody for lying on you like that. You'll argue with them. You know?
I thought we was bug outs.
Yeah.
Crazy. Right?
Vocab is traveling behind us.
Right.
Going up to Israel Valley, getting on planes. Because for us imbeciles, as he try to project us to be. But you're doing all this for us?
Working overtime.
Working overtime. Going to NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, Esau, he's the king of putting out wrong information. So if you good with putting out wrong information, why are you deleting our pages?
Right.
Right? It only makes sense to keep our pages up
That's
since
a good point.
those we teaching is lies.
Yeah.
Come on,
Just
man.
keep flooding it with lies.
Yeah, why not?
The truth keep prevailing.
Why not, right?
Right, exactly.
It's poking cut
Come
through,
on,
man.
man.
Yeah.
You go ahead, brother.
2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Everybody, including Satan, including these sellouts. You know what I'm saying? It's just really what side are you on? Are you on the left side or the right side? All right? Like the Avengers, you had the good guys and the bad guys. What side you going to be on? Because you're going to be on a side at the end of the day. For what if some did not believe, right? Shall it make the hope of the faith of the Most High without effect? I tell you, Nate, the Lord's still going to destroy this place. Y'all niggas bug outs. Well, okay. It's still going to be destroyed. You know? That's just like saying somebody tell you in front of your face, I beat your ass, and you say you ain't going to do shit. Mink, 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 mink. All right? You just was not bug out. Right?
Just because you ain't scared don't mean you can't get it.
Yeah. Right. So just because you don't listen don't mean you ain't going to be destroyed.
Exactly.
That's why I say it don't make no sense for us to yell and get mad at it. That's because we cared. You know, told the 2/3 of niggas. Now we, you know, it's like we almost out of here, man. You can't get it. We, as the apostle said, we moving along, man. Okay?
I got a precept. Those in on it? Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 27. Right to the point. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
There you go.
Yeah, man. That deceit, the lies that people live, man. The lies that we're living, the lies, this whole social construct is of deceit and it's vexing, man. All right? Damn. Man, that is distracting. But yeah, this whole society is built off of lies, man. The food, what's real food and what's not real food, what's good for you, what's not good for you, what's love. All right? All this whole society is set up, they call homosexuality love, man. Okay? They call going out and freaking on a bunch of other men's women a good time. You know?
Oh, you the man.
Yeah.
They just got done honoring a whole week of transmissions. You know,
No, the month.
For real?
The whole month. They gave them motherfuckers a whole month.
They had on Google man a whole week.
A whole fucking month, bro.
Yeah.
What was that? July or June is fucking Pride month.
But this month too, though, they gave another whole week.
You know, see?
Yeah.
They even go extra.
They call liberty adding more laws. Right? The more freedom you have, the more laws they got against
You can have nothing, but
you know? This place is a like this says in the book of Psalms that what says every decree they pretty much turned and canceled every decree. Was Psalm 50 and 5, I believe. You know, so Esau, this society is built off of lies and wickedness. How can it stand, man? You know.
It's a little bit more.
Psalms.
It was just one more verse. 2 Ezra 6 and 28, it says, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah. True. That been so long without fruit, because this nation has been building off of lies, man. They've been lovers of lies. Niggas think they're African, all kind of shit, man. Wearing all that dumbass shit, Wakanda forever, all that goofy ass shit, and once this truth start manifest, you're gonna see there's nothing in that. There's nothing in that treasure chest, man. There's nothing in at the end of that rainbow. Your ass gonna come back to us, man. All right.
Just feel good. Make you feel good.
Yeah, somebody that's been coaching you along. You got this. No more participation trophies. You know, this whole society is headed. You know, and it's gonna pop, man. Okay.
Psalms 50 and 3, it says, our God shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Yeah, and that's us, man. We're the ones, not those Jewish people, man. They did not make a covenant by sacrifice. All right? That's an historical account by us. You stand on that mount. You stand on that mount. Right? Don't do that. That what I do. They ain't do none of that with Moses. That was us with Moses. Sprinkle the blood on us. Taking the blood of the lamb, sprinkling it 7 times, and putting it on the corner point. That was us, man. So to hell with the Gentile, man. Okay, the Lord's dealing with us. When I mean by Gentile, I'm talking about heathen. All right, when we say Gentile, we're talking about Israelite foreigners. Okay, talking about the ethnos and what's the Hellenistas. Okay, niggas don't understand all that, man. No, we need to explain it because your ass is in America. You got black bitches trying to be white and white bitches trying to be black. Putting shit on their lips and shit, right? So it ain't hard to see what the hell we're saying. Okay?
They use that coochie juice for fragrance now.
Yeah. You got wiggers, you know? Like, how the fuck you can't step what a Gentile is when you got wiggers walking around? They're Uncle Toms.
Nobody want to be who they are, man.
Yeah.
It says, verse 6, in the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself.
Yep.
Salah.
Yep. So yeah, that was a wrong one, but that was a beautiful one indeed. You know. But yeah. Y'all brothers can get back to it.
That Ezra's that fourth. Who had that second Ezra before? 4. Yeah, because that wasn't done.
That 9 and 4.
The fourth chapter.
Oh, okay, the fourth.
It's gonna get down to 3.
4 and what was it?
Fourth chapter. They were speaking about truth.
Yeah, that's the 4th chapter. First Ezra.
Wine is wicked.
Yeah, First Ezra 4 and 37. And it reads, it says, wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. It says, in their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong.
The truth endureth and is always strong. All right, so that's why you can't get rid of the scriptures. All right, the scripture says what? What's that? Revelation 5th chapter. It says, hurt not the wine, something like that. Yeah, the wine and the oil. You know, because Esau did all he can to try to, combat this truth, man. He went out of the way, man. Whether it's using his TV, writing lies in books, rewriting history, and it still didn't fucking work. Yeah, right. Weary is enchantment.
What did the dragon do? Pour out the water
Yeah.
like a flood,
Right.
which is the lies. You know, and then what happened? The earth absorbed it. Okay?
But the Lord said he got a remnant. So it's like a remnant according to the election of grace. The Lord got a remnant that's set up, man. That's able to sing. Even what's that? Revelation 14. Somebody grab that. You know, it says they was only able to sing the song. You see, everybody can't sing, and everybody can't dance to the song. See, the prophets is the one singing it. All right, then you got others that's going to dance to it, man. Everybody is not a prophet.
Everybody can't dance.
Everybody can't dance.
To finish it,
Yeah, kind.
First Ezra 4 and 38. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong and liveth and conquereth
That's the thing.
forevermore.
Everybody is seeking the truth right now, man. Everybody is trying to find some kind of truth, man. You know, but there's only one way, like Scripture say, one faith, one baptism. You know, one Lord. There's only one way, man.
If you're sick, you're gonna look for healing.
That's right.
And somebody say, hey,
right, bro.
I got it, and then cancels it for like an hour or two, you're gonna be like, bro, I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
I need to get, and we've been saying the whole time, you ain't gonna do nothing but keep going back. Ooh. Then you're gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker got a point. You're gonna start pulling up on us, man.
So why would you follow IUIC? Why is you can't? You don't see them in the winter.
Huh?
why would you follow them?
And you know when they're gonna realize it? When the shit hit the fan, they're gonna need the word from the prophets, and we're gonna be the only ones out. Right now, they ain't got to deal with they could hide it during the winter because we doing the heavy load. But all them IUIC niggas that's only follow us. We ain't it. The Lord set it up to people are isolated, you know, to where they have to say, oh, we're not a hate group or this and that. We don't associate with GMS. So now people sticking to IUIC. Now you're not in the winter. They're gonna be like, man, I gotta go where people hitting the highways at, man.
Because the Scripture speaks about the foolishness of preaching. This look crazy. This cold as hell, man. But somebody gotta be the craziest, man. Somebody gotta do it, man. You know?
Chose the base things of this earth to confound the wise, man.
Somebody gotta do it.
Foolish things of God. This is the foolishness of God.
Yep.
Which is why it's wiser.
Somebody gotta be willing to sacrifice or put their life in the line, man. See them guys, man. Hey, they're not the good shepherds, man. So that's when Esau rolling down, them niggas, they just gonna fill the fuck out on these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Julian Yohanan gonna fill the fuck out. They gonna drop everything they doing and they gonna hit it on these niggas, man.
They're leaving context clues. They're not going out in the winter. All right? You know what I'm saying? They telling you to take the jab. You know? They're bailing low key.
Like look, how often do you see General Yohanan? That's the fucking mystery man. You remember the fucking invisible man? He just had a jacket on. That's that nigga, man. The fucking invisible man, bro.
He just leave residue of what he was, man. You know? And nobody should follow nobody but under him. But nobody can find your ass.
Right, exactly.
How the fuck does that work? This nigga's a leprechaun, man.
You still want that wrong? God.
It says, with her, there is no accepting of persons or rewards, but she doeth the things that are just.
Right, see, there's no acceptance for persons or none of that, man. Truth is the truth, man. Truth is truth, man. You can't, like the Scripture says, man, you can't add nothing to it. And no, that's why it's written that decree in the book of Revelations, man. If you add into this, man,
Yeah,
you know,
the plagues.
hey, the plagues it's gonna be added unto you, man. You know.
It's like the Lord's his recipe, you know?
Yeah.
I don't need you to add no extra this and none of that.
You're playing with fire.
Make it hot, you know?
And that's how you know them guys. They all about their own belly. They don't really care about really pushing the truth, man. They'll be careful about the things that they actually teach, man. All right, you wouldn't actually care if somebody actually criticized you or fucking corrected you.
You would want that.
Yeah, you want that. You know, I needed that.
Everybody needs clarity of life.
Shit, man.
Your life is hard. I guarantee you can tell me how to make it better. And then you gotta tell me, hey, you gotta stop doing this, you gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what this gospel do, but the gospel hurts, man. All right? Going to that wisdom, which is the truth. All right? It's gonna try you. It's gonna try you by crooked ways. It's gonna see if you really like that. You know? You can't say you like that. The Lord gonna try every single person. All you motherfuckers say you humanitarians, your time coming. Oh yeah, your time coming. You care about babies and people and shit, your time coming. You're gonna have to lay on top of a grenade or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do it. And now my nigga, be fake. Boo this man. He's gonna be rejected by the whole world, man. You know, Nate's and them time is coming too, man.
They ain't prepared to do that.
They're not prepared. And it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have, just like they backed out, oh, we're not no hate group, we're not associated with anybody that said, because Esau started putting pressure, saying, I'm about to fuck somebody up out of y'all.
Yep.
You know? And they bitched up, man.
I don't hate white people. God hates
Yeah. You know? We ain't leave with y'all shy over here.
Come on, man. And then they got the nerve. IGPK, no coward. You the biggest hoes on earth. You got to tell somebody you're not a coward. You a bitch ass nigga, man. Go ahead.
They 501c. They got to do what Esau tell them. You know what I'm saying?
They super niggas.
Titus 1 and 11. Now must be silent. Be silent. Subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
Can we get the etymology to subvert? You know, they subvert whole houses. All right, fucking up cribs and shit, telling people who they should marry. You know,
They're not using the Lord's true name. You know.
Yep.
You know, not using the Lord's true name. It's not Christ.
Probably take your wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be doing white swaps and shit.
You don't give it to this brother.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Great. Yeah, they do. Yeah. They subverting whole houses like.
You gonna have to kill one of those niggas, man.
Be damn, I'm still my piece, and you telling me we gotta separate. Please.
The etymology for the word subvert from the late 14th century: to raise, destroy, overthrow, undermine, overturn. To overthrow, destroy, or to turn back.
Yeah, they're destroying whole houses. Okay, y'all might be having burgers and fringes, but y'all ain't gonna get salvation. That's utter destruction. All right, we're providing life and peace, and in life and peace, a part of that saying fuck the nigga woman, man. Okay, that's how you establish a house, because again, the nigga woman is the armor bearer to Satan, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, fuck her, man. She's a lost cause. Okay. Mommy, I was watching Game of Thrones, and old girl came back for the old boy that got tortured. He's like, I'm reeked. And she said, hey, fuck this nigga. He's like, he threw.
He threw.
He ain't reeked. He ain't Theon no more. He reeked. Right?
Oh yeah, that's when he took it in.
Yeah, that's the end of it. Hey, you know, the elder just did lesson on Kevin Samuels getting heartbroken behind his hood. And then one nigga woman laughed at that man after he died. He did all that shit for you hoes, and y'all mocked him, man.
Trying to help you hoes.
You know, and that's why we say fuck the nigga woman. You know.
Yeah, under the fucking white man, the nigga woman is the worst individual on earth.
On earth, man.
Under that motherfucker.
She need to close her fucking mouth.
Yeah.
She always talking.
Always
trying to usurp authority over somebody. You know, thinking she's everybody's mother. You know, tired of it.
Yeah. The world is tired of you. The world is tired of Esau. The world is tired of the nigga woman. Okay?
Twerk.
Yeah.
They ain't twerk every goddamn way.
Like a busted cylinder.
Twerk in a restaurant. Them bitches.
On top of a table.
On top of a table.
The people out there like, God, just get from up there. Like you so tired of just seeing these niggas. Like, y'all here too? Like, damn. This a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, that's the energy when people see you. You can't even smile. Right? You can't even be in shape. Right? Then you got all these other niggas that support it, but that's a whole different can of worms. Y'all through. Y'all through.
Then she throw some blonde in her hair. She's super nigga bitch. She a super bitch.
Get on easy, man. Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Get whatever we got, man.
Let's get you free.
God damn, man.
Yeah, her time is through, man. Hey, let's get Let's get him mad. Come out with Isaiah 4:1 right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we can get on you nigga women. Y'all ain't shit, but guess what the reality gonna be? Y'all the men that y'all despise and y'all talk down on is gonna be the elite of this world, man. Okay?
We don't need y'all need us.
We're gonna find out too.
Scripture said what the woman was made for the man not for the woman.
Yeah, that's arm wrestle. We're gonna find out who we too.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Why?
Saying,
because the true value of man, is going to come to manifestation.
Real high value, man.
What are black men that protect us?
Man is like gold.
Yeah. Hey, just rub it in their faces, you know? We talk down. They always fight. They talk down. We just rub our greatness in their face, man. You know?
Hey, because look, every nation of women want the Israelite, man. Yeah. Every nation of men don't want you goddamn black women, man. Yeah. Esau not checking for you hoes. First of all, they don't even like big old asses, man. You know what I'm saying?
They like Moabite. They like a Moabite.
Yeah, you're useless.
You see Esau with a little more like bitch and shit, man. Esau don't like all that. Nobody's checking for the nigga woman. But the Pookies and the Ray Rays in the hood.
That's it.
Yeah.
And even the Pookies, they leaving, they getting white women.
They going to Brazil to get their little retirement check, getting out to Brazil, and they good. You know, seen a video with a Moabite bitch was like, well, you talking shit about us.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, she's like, you talking like,
too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She knew what was up. She said, you talking shit, but hey, you say they ain't shit. Well, why y'all complaining?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to be stuck out 45, 47, sipping another cup of Babylon. Going to realize, and this shit's going to be irreversible. You ain't going to be able to come and say, hey, babe, I'm back. Hey, big head. You can't send that text on me. All right?
Yeah, because if we did have time, my son would not date a fucking black woman. I would make sure of that, man. He would not fucking date a fucking black woman.
Hey, as to testify, my ribs, we got a son, and she is a nigga woman. She said she wouldn't have him be with a nigga woman.
That's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
You know?
That's bad, man. You got the nigga woman, don't want your son to date the nigga woman? Hey, my mom used to tell me, don't keep bringing a white woman. Now you got nigga women today talking about. Don't fucking. That's how it's over for the
She got some sense.
You going to HBCU? What's
wrong with you?
You ain't going to Harvard?
Run, my guy.
I got Micah chapter 7, verse 10. And then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said it to me.
She that is my enemy. All right? This woman is an enemy to us. She's an enemy to not only to the men, but the nucleus of the Israelite way. Everything she glorifies is opposite of our culture. Okay? She wants to choose the man. No, the woman's supposed to, the men's supposed to choose the women. Right? She want to walk around with her head uncovered. She want to show her body. All right? She want to talk back. She want to eat lobster. Everything that she does is opposed. She's one of the main antichrists, man.
Yeah.
You know?
She's the main one. Only motherfucker still in the church.
Still in the
black
church.
woman. So you're right. He's the main one.
They was twerking in there too.
And they twerking in there too.
Yep.
Cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold.
How do they do that? When we start challenging them, start telling them they'll call the police on us, or they'll talk to, they'll use the system that protects them. That's what I'm saying. That's how they say, where's the Lord thy God? Then you can't stop me. That's how they, when they put out that action, I call police on you. I talk to you stupid enough to, and I call the police on you. I get on YouTube and say anything about you. I get on TV and say anything about you.
I'm gonna get you some coffee.
Yeah.
Say it again.
This is that bitch back in Texas, man. She said, look where the fuck your guy left you. That was a pitiful state, man.
That's fight
That's,
words, man. That's hard.
that's
That's
exactly
hard.
what the brother said. I don't remember what the brother said that, man. He said the same thing. That's fight words.
That's a hard pill to swallow, man. And that creates that bitterness toward the nigga woman. That's why you're messing up your time, man. You're doing it to yourself. You know? You go ahead, brother. They got some meat on that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna start over. And then she, in Micah 7, and then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God?
Yeah, shame shall cover her.
Mine
Cover her now, man. Go ahead, brother.
Mine eye shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah. You're scum. You're not worth anything. Somebody knock you off. Ain't nobody don't really care, man. Okay, a bitch that just recently died. Everybody trying to get all heartfelt about it and get no traction. Nobody don't really care, man.
Don't nobody care at all. It's not gonna get that same like that Kanika Jenkins type of thing. Nobody cares, you know. Y'all, you guys, you had the liberty to go out in the world on your own by yourself. Don't need no man. Don't need no covering. So guess what? That's the result. You thinking this world is all candy and candy land. But guess what? It's not. And nobody's gonna care. You're supposed to be in the natural order. And you're out of order. You know?
And the least when you fuck up, you say, "Oh, my bad." No, they don't take accountability, man. And then you don't stop.
You want to kill babies, you know, when it's conveniently, you know.
Make songs about it.
Yeah.
And these are black fathers that see you're doing this because that's who you're dealing with. And you talking about all this shit. Then when Esau is done with you, you're useless. You already fucked up the household, so he don't need you no more.
Murderers.
Because Esau is a damn devil. He's gonna pamper you. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you the food stamps. He'll give you this. He'll give you that.
Yeah. He give you shit to fucking destroy your nation, your man, your kids and shit, man.
Your nuclear family. You know?
Yeah.
You don't want that unity because that unity and that procreation of all of that is what he does not like. That's why they got Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
And they got maternity clinics for them in their neighborhood.
Yeah. She became our biggest enemy.
Yeah.
You do more fighting with that bitch than fucking Esau.
Man, that was a plan of Esau.
They love to fight, bro. They open up out
Yep.
the gate. That's their alarm clock in the morning is a fucking boxer's bell. You know? They wake up on that shit second guessing they man.
Yeah.
All fucking day. Like, shut up. You know? But they don't know how to do that. Because they learned what it says, ye are your father the devil. After the works of you will do. You're talking about 2/3 niggas, but the nigga woman is at the top. And y'all niggas should get mad about it. Fuck you, man. Look, it's obvious, man. If we leave these women alone and go mess with other nations, we would flourish as a people, man. Okay, but we're under these curses, so we surrounded by this. That's the only thing we get to deal with mostly, man.
Hey, brother, I always say most of the 2/3, majority of the 2/3 are women. The women outnumber the men. Majority of the fucking 2/3 are fucking women, man. So when their evil break out, you just gonna see women everywhere, bro. Fucking laid the fuck out, bro.
Laid out. You know? Here it is. Men are dying at an alarming rate. Well, it's abortion. Men are in jail. Men are dying. And then women out here fucking out their minds. And your ass can't understand there's more women to one dude. Niggas are being effeminized, and you talking about I only want to be with one dude. Or I only need to not be with one dude. I only really should be only husband and wife, not husband and wives, right? But you can't put together that, damn, we kind of dwindling here, right? These numbers are getting kind of skimpy. I can't find a dude. Y'all don't have no ability to team up. Like I was watching this Family Guy when they only had the dudes in there and they had to figure out. And they say, well, yeah, we did the same thing with the women. They say, well, how the women did in the simulation. Them bitches was 5 minutes in, tearing each other apart, man. Oh, here.
He was getting into the nigga one. And he was running away from the cops.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
The Brooks guy.
Yeah.
Wow. Ain't that something?
Through her, we
He
all
and his wife
died.
like, bitch, blah,
Let's get that. Let's get that. Baba Kashab,
Through
man.
her, we all die, man.
Through her, we all
See, we didn't
die.
want to get on it, but the spirit is.
Yeah, man. What happened? Oh, you trying to get some food? I ain't got no cash, man. Got something, y'all brother? Got something?
Brother, we hit you up, brother.
We gave you what we could. We gave you what we could, man.
Brother,
We come every week.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he come every week. Sometimes he stop and listen.
I
being
make
greedy now.
I make
I gave it to y'all, man.
Hey, I make them do some push-ups. I'm like, man, every dollar, every push-up you make, I give you some money. You know what I'm saying? I give you $1 for every push-up. They hit the push-ups, man. He gonna earn it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got this. Ecclesiastes.
Oh, you got it?
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Yeah, hey, 'cause she was the first one to eat of that fruit, man. She was the first one. And then she gave it to Adam, man. But what was she doing? She was being what? Disobedient. You know? Fucking disobedient, man. Go ahead.
It's today, you know, she following that serpent today, you know. Whatever philosophies that serpent got, she, you know, that's why they used her in the voting and all this crazy stuff.
She's the head of the household.
Yep, she's the head of the household and just destroying everything in corroboration of this serpent and this philosophy.
She the main one, you know, she be the main one putting all her degrees out there. She got a bachelor in this and so
Single as hell.
and miserable and sad, you know. And I was just seeing that the BBL stuff, you know, they're dying at an alarming rate. They're like the poster child of this surgical mutilation thing going on, you know. And it's like they don't love each other. They don't love themselves. They don't even love each other. It's an illusion that they love each other. You know, they get mad and when we try to correct them, like not all women and this and that, but it's like you don't even love you. Girl, you'll tear up a face of the next black woman if she was to say something different. You know, y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? There's just so much hate within that shit.
Bro, when you go on the internet, you look at fights, it's always them.
Yeah.
You don't even really see black men on there fight. You see the nigga woman on there fighting. Fighting.
It was a band of nigga women on a train dressed up in lime green suits, just beating motherfuckers on the train.
Bro, them bitches be fighting, bro.
Like, and you could tell it was them. You could tell, like you said, they had them big asses.
Yeah.
They had fucking afro puffs all sticking out. They like, come on, man.
Man, y'all seen that nigga woman with like, you know, she had some Montclair coat, big ass nigga woman, and she stiffed on the motherfucker. She was getting away from the security guard and shit. Stiffed on. That was a nigga woman. That was she looked like a tight end. That, you know what I'm saying? And she got away. She was moving slow as fuck, but she got away.
Exodus, right? When they went to the midwives, they was like, hey, why well, I ain't killed it? They was like, hey, they're more lively than us. Yeah. We can't do nothing with them, man. They're more lively. That's Eve, man. Cause they still are Israelites, man. They just wicked, you know. You know.
That's why we can't wait till the kingdom come, because you know they're gonna be in order. You know they're gonna be in order, and it'll be wonderful. The most beautifulest thing, you know, to have 12 wives. We're gonna have many more than them, but it's like 12 wives in order.
That's a light number. Huh?
Yeah, that's light.
That's that ain't even minimal.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably the average Israelite man gonna have 30 women.
Yeah. Wonderful. Like they out of order, man. It's just like no, you know. But that's the curses, you know. That's the curses we under. You know.
Who's on that scripture?
Ecclesiastes.
Hey, which brother was on that scripture?
Which one you want to
Which was it?
Ecclesiastes.
Oh, we was in Isaiah 4.
What?
Right. I think that's what you call it. No, through
through the woman we all die.
Right, through the woman we all die.
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 24. Now the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Right, through her we all die, man. All right, she's the first one to eat of that tree, man. Right, the knowledge of good and evil, man. You know, she is the first transgressor, man. That's right. And basically she was the first one to really deal with the wicked, man. Because the Lord said, look, eat not from this tree, or really deal not with these people over there, man.
Yeah.
You know?
She abandoned her husband.
Yep.
And
Right here. Somebody give me this is written just through her, like the nigga woman, right? Hey, give me Isaiah 29. I think he had made a covenant with death. But it's through the woman. It's through that damn woman, man. That's why a lot of these women is gonna get mowed down in the last days, man.
God bless.
Yep, Con.
Isaiah chapter 28:18. And your covenant with death shall be this annual.
No, what you got to probably jump up a couple verses.
it's 15. Isaiah
Yeah,
28,
because
15.
look, we gotta be liberated from the nigga woman too.
Thanks.
We gotta be liberated from that bitch, man.
That's what Apostle said, man. Get away from the nigga. Get away from Eve.
Because the scripture saying, and women rule over them. We have to be liberated. Not just we gotta be liberated from the goddamn nigga woman too. Esau done put this bitch over us. She's the ruler of the fucking household.
Right. That's right. It says Isaiah 28:15.
So really the Israelite man, he don't really know what freedom is, liberty. Who live with the goddamn black woman, man? You know what it was like. Where you going? Blah blah blah. She got 1,000 questions for you, man.
She the warden.
Yes, she's the fucking warden.
Theo, the warden. She telling you how she feels.
Yeah.
So how you gonna tell me how I feel?
I don't even deal with black woman.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's exactly.
Go ahead, man.
Isaiah 28:15. It says, because you have said we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are.
All right, start with Eve, man. And with hell, what? The grave, right? Don't did I say through her we all die? With hell.
Are we at agreement?
Are we at agreement? You see? Go
when
ahead.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Right? And that's what these niggas think, man. When the scourge come through, they think this hell ain't gonna come to them, man.
Hey, because a woman, she's a survivalist. You know?
Opportunist.
Yeah, opportunist. So she's gonna go with she gonna go with those the person that has the power. And of course that's Esau, but what she doesn't realize is that this nigga's losing. You know? And he's gonna be losing for good. Yeah.
Yeah,
it says
just look at them. Esau is really losing, man. If you got spiritual eyes right now, man, he really hoping we shut the fuck up. Only thing he can do is really just get carnal with us, man.
Yeah, that's what he went.
You know what I'm saying? Roll down, try to kill us. You know, put brothers in prison. That's all he has left. Cause hell, the brothers is how many camps is out here? About 5, 6 camps came.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, brothers. Hey, a remnant according to the election of grace, man. The Lord got a remnant out there that ain't dealing with that bullshit, man. All right.
It says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
So you have made lies your refuge,
goddamn Christian. You know what the main person in the Christian church is? A goddamn black woman. She's the main motherfucker in the Christian church, especially now. Because the Israelite man is not in the Christian church. And if they are in the Christian church, they might as well be the black woman. They feminine as hell, man.
It says,
Look at them guys in the Christian church. That's not an example of a real man.
call them tambourine players.
Yeah, tambourine players, man.
Christianity declares to be a submission doctrine. Yeah, passive, simps.
They're the biggest simps. Yeah. And they're the biggest fucking adulterers in the church.
Yeah.
I mean, in the world, in the church. The world.
Whorehouse.
They was written in they assemble themselves in the harlot house.
It says, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Under falsehood, man. The school system, the black woman is falsehood. My mama is always like, my mama. Mama, your mama is, nigga, she ran off your father, nigga. she ran him off.
Ran clean off.
Blame him and blame the father.
And blame the father.
It's your fault.
Your mom is the reason why you don't know your father.
Man. And the child grow up hating his father because his mama, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then she gonna shove Christmas down your throat, Halloween down your throat, Thanksgiving, and whatever other fucking holiday. She might tell you go to the military. Hey, my grandmother was like, well, maybe you should go to the military. I'm like, God, that shit was already, I'm like, that's a fucking no for me. I'd rather stay in the hood and trap. But I'm not going to the fucking military.
Tell my mama, well, you going to the military?
Nah, you about to go there and get my dick blown in the fucking dirt. Shit.
I need this.
Oh, yeah, man.
Go to the military, come back with one leg.
Yeah,
You helping me out.
So you up to them fucking dumb colleges, man? Shit, which a lot of brothers came out of that shit, man. You got brothers that came out the military, that came out of these different colleges, man. And that's really just by the grace of the Most High, man. Because once you get embedded into that shit, you can't get that shit out of a nigga head. That Christian doctrine, you got niggas talking about there's no God.
Seared like hot iron.
Cause of Esau's colleges, man. It's niggas walking around talking about there's not but you got niggas that can jump from the free throw line, the best at everything. Nigga, first of all, you a God within yourself. You the princess of the power. And your dumb ass talking about there ain't no God. That's how fucked up niggas are, man. But back to the original, hey, through her, we all die. She put that death mentality on you, man. That weak simp mentality, man. I can do good all by myself.
Lynch, you don't like the confidence in a man.
That's why, through the years you had a lot of brothers fall out, because why? They acted like the goddamn black woman. They bring that black woman spirit in the truth, man. That spirit, that's the spirit of Satan. That's the spirit that was in the fucking garden, man. Now look at us. Look at our nation as a whole. I don't care where you go to. I don't care if you go to LA. I don't care if you go to fucking New York. Go to any hood, it's the same shit. I don't care if you go to South America. Same shit. Go ahead.
Verse 16, therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahweh power. Behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone.
And that's Yahweh Shai.
A sure foundation.
And that's how we receive this truth. That's what we building off of, man. The Lord sent his word, man. Right? And now you got brothers waking up, man. Or been waking up, Now it's a whole flood of this truth, man. Go ahead.
It says, he that believeth shall not make haste.
Right, he that believeth shall not make haste. Read.
It says, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and and the hell shall sweep away the refuge of lies.
Right, the hell shall sweep away the refuge of lies, man. That's why when this place be fucking destroyed, man. All right, when Esau probably finally bring down the sword, man. No, that's really the end of this devil. When he finally decide to go ahead and do what he gonna do, man. You know, that's the end of him. Because the Lord said, what, he gonna lift up a standard against him. So this man, he gonna be fucking destroyed on levels, man. On every level.
It says, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place.
Right, and the water, what's the water? It's the truth. The hiding place. Go ahead.
It says from the
See, so the part we play is smart. Really the greatest part. The prophets, the man of the Lord, man. That's a big thing. So you should look at this like this is a light thing, man. Go ahead.
It says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled.
Right, your covenant with death, all right, shall be disannulled. And start with Esau and the goddamn nigga woman, man. Because that's who's bringing you down, man. Those are your two worst enemies, man. Give me that Sirach 12th chapter. Never trust that enemy.
It says,
and look, and that's why Apostle Rakah was harping on that so hard. Don't the fucking nigga, because you're gonna find out who gonna, if you got a goddamn black woman in these last days, you're gonna find out if she's really with you. When that kitchen cabinet in, you know, when the baby crying, you don't got no food. Is she gonna follow you or is she gonna follow you?
As it said that, like, women, period, are hypergamous, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna go with the next best thing. They're not loyal in a cultural way.
Nope.
Right?
Survivalists.
Yep, survivalists. Like the foolishness of preaching exists because of loyalty.
Right.
It's no benefit for us being out here except for a spiritual gain of salvation. But talking about like physically, you know, we're not getting paid, it's cold, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to really listen, you know? So, but yet we're out here because we loyal to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
We deal with it.
Yep. We understand the future. We understand, we believe. We believe in what he prophesied about.
Right. That's why you always remember that Matthew 19:10. Peter said, we have forsaken all. Houses, wives. And the Lord said, look, you're going to receive 100-fold. You know?
That would never come out of the woman's mouth. I have forsaken everything and follow my husband. You know? They don't have that type of energy like we, because it's ordered. Our energy goes to the Heavenly Father. Their energy is supposed to be going to us.
The tabernacle of God is with man.
Yep. But yet they talk smack, they talk down on us.
And that's real masculinity. Real masculinity is following Yahweh Bashan Shai, man. That's real masculinity, man. Like they said in Spartans, he said, to the death, sire! To the death! These niggas don't got that attitude, man. These niggas some bitches, man. They're afraid. They're afraid of the fucking white man.
Because they've been raised by the nigga woman.
They're afraid of him, man.
Yep.
Tell you, look, only thing that's stopping us from hopping on his ass is the spirit of the Lord, bro.
The Lord said, wait here upon me. I know if I want to win, we wait upon the Lord, but we won't get in that ass. It ain't like, you know?
Yeah.
But we got to wait on the Lord, man. These niggas be gang banging, ain't you know, you got Charleston White, got them yoked up, verbally, putting their ass on blast.
Because look, we tired because we had a truth. We're weary because we have to understand it, man. See, these niggas, they're not weary enough, man. They're not tired enough.
Because they haven't been working.
Yeah.
They ain't been doing shit, you gonna never be tired.
We actually know who the enemy is.
Yeah. Yo, look how tired Kyrie looks.
Yeah, don't he look wore out though?
Kevin Samuels, he died from being tired when you try to put forth an effort.
Speak truth.
A lot of these niggas are walking around getting mad at us. They ain't tired because they ain't doing nothing, man. They waking up, smacking their cool filter king box, they Newport box, rolling they black and miles, you know, whatever they gotta do.
Nigga can't wait for the summer.
Is he right?
Yeah.
So he can pop out.
Right.
Get your dumb ass shot.
Wake up in the morning, just give your kid cocoa melon and go get on the phone and talk shit, right? So of course you got energy. You know what I'm saying? You're not weary, you're not tired of this motherfucker because you ain't doing nothing. You know? And you're on Section 8, niggas selling drugs, they're criminals to the society.
And then it's cool. Look, the longer the wait, the greater the reward. Straight up.
They say you're an old man by his gate, man. Jake walking around too happy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't a wise man does scarce smile little, man. You know, and y'all time is coming. As they say in boxing, there's always the hits you don't see.
That's right.
Y'all don't see.
That's the one that cream you out.
It
cream it lay you flat in the fuck. You ain't getting up from it either. Them legs is spaghetti.
Yeah, you're gonna be in shock. You're gonna be in shock. Noodle legs. Oh, we fighting. That's Esau, man.
Yeah.
Jake, we fighting. I didn't know we was beefing.
Yeah. Who got that in the book of Sirach? God. You niggas, you don't know you at war, man. The scriptures say, look, we're gonna have war in Amalek for forever, man. They at war with you, but you niggas don't got no weapons.
That's why the Lord tried to he said from the get-go to get rid of.
That thing back come keep quoting it. The remedy. We the one that got we fighting the battle. Hell, we fight. Y'all mad at us. We helping you niggas, man.
A lot of you niggas mad at Amalek because he got all the money. We don't like him because he's wicked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye mad because of them bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We doing you niggas a favor. Scriptures say all Israel shall be saved. How? Through the remnant, man. You ungrateful niggas, man. Go ahead. Who got this Sirach, man? Sirach 12 and 10. Ungrateful niggas, man.
Ungrateful. What? Hey, that's some niggas in the wilderness, man. If you don't know
ungrateful niggas out.
Niggas, go into the Exodus and Deuteronomy and just read about that nigga nature, man. Getting a chariot above your head, guiding you out of the wilderness. Man, you talking shit, man. Moses parting the sea. You talking shit after. Got the nerve to say something as egregious as, well, I can do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? This dude parted the sea from plagues, and you come up because you got familiar with him, man. That's niggas, man.
Go ahead, man.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy.
Never trust thou enemy, man. Whether it's Eve or the so-called black, don't fucking trust him, man. You can't trust neither one of them equally. All right?
Yeah, and let's name the enemies. The 2/3.
They're one of the same.
The 2/3, the Esau, the heathen, right? It says never trust thy enemy, man. Okay?
Again, it says never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. It says though he humble himself and go crouching.
Yeah. Because you can wipe away that arm, right? You get some water or whatever. That arm to come back, man. You know? So same thing with this devil, man. All right? He's never gonna change.
That rust, you get that rust. Once that rust is, you gotta cut it out.
You gotta cut it out.
You know, that's the only way you're gonna cleanse it.
Look at the spirit that is in him is not upright. All right, now when you know his soul that is in him is not upright. Now when you look up that word soul, right, it means essence. So everything about this devil, everything about him is wickedness. It's evil, man.
His mentality.
Right, his whole mentality. That's why his whole contribution to the earth has been nothing but fucking destruction, man.
That's where, man, we always go into Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12, and it talks about, is that chapter 12 or is it chapter, sorry. Is that Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 or chapter 14 we tend to go into? 12? Yeah, we're talking about Esau's his cognition will not change. Yeah.
He is who he is.
So it says from the beginning, Esau was a cunning hunter. To be cunning, you're skillfully deceptive. You're created to be deceptive.
It's written, can a leopard change his spots? No, he the same nigga. He the same nigga, man. And he been showing you. That's the nigga that was cutting off your rod in slavery, hanging you, turned your woman against you, destroying the earth. Got you living house to house in the goddamn ghetto. You fucked up out here. And not even that, on top of that, he'll drop fucking diseases in your fucking community.
Yeah, he has a rap sheet
of fucking you up.
Yeah. So what, like, why you gotta be willingly ignorant to be surprised at what we're saying? You can go and Google what we're saying, the documented facts, man. This man has never been fire-turned. And he's bred like that, that's all he know. And you know why? Because it's in the spirit, man, going all the way back to the birthright, man. He don't even know why
He says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
Right. So just because he allowed you to have certain things, you're able to get a house, you're able to live a little bit good now, man. Food, shelter, for the older Jay, they're able to raise their families and those different things, man. Probably send them off to college. That do not make this nigga the devil. He's still the devil.
People can say good morning,
that's
smile and shit.
That's why the scriptures say a gift destroyeth the heart. You niggas' minds are fucking destroyed, man. Because you got these little trinkets from the devil.
Yep.
It says, though he humbled
you a little leeway to live a little bit comfortable. But yet you still in the hood. Put Mexican, right? Them niggas still don't got no good water over there. You got niggas in the house with just cases of water. Cases upon cases of fucking water. But yet they sending money to fucking Ukraine. $30 billion to Ukraine.
And then billions of dollars every year to the Amalek, man.
Get the fuck out of here,
to the fake Jews, man. Billions of dollars every year.
You niggas are a special kind of dumb. Hey, somebody give that to Jeremiah. My people are Scottish.
If I
you
can say
niggas are a
this,
special kind of fucking dumb, man.
They want to give reparations to homosexuals, man. They put it out there they was going to pay them all the trauma, but they ain't giving us shit,
Like they
man.
just go on the forefront being oppressed.
Yeah. It's the that's a slap in the face.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
They don't deal with it, man. Esau has never been fire-turned, man.
You got that Jeremiah, man.
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known.
Yeah, see, my people are. And there's a bunch of foolishness. Everything that Jake is into, I don't care if it is. That sports shit is foolishness, man. It's foolishness. Soccer, basketball, baseball, that shit is foolishness, man.
Bread and circuses, man.
Yeah, you just being a running fucking monkey for the so-called white man. Yeah. You're just a rich monkey. A monkey with gold chains, man.
Shut up and dribble. That's it, you know? It's a thing. Say shut up and dribble, man. They literally told you that.
See, and it's going to be a beautiful thing to see these athletes fall, man.
Yep.
It's going to be a beautiful fucking thing, man.
Hey, these rappers are falling. They falling like fucking, they driving like dominoes. hey, man, Boosie on that, man. Ain't fun to be a rapper no more. Shut your ass up, you know? You the one that got it. You a part of the reason why they got here.
The Lord going to X his ass out. You
next.
You die. All the money you got, this nigga won't look up a cure for diabetes. It's a dumbass nigga, man.
We'll buy a giraffe and shit.
This nigga got this. They show all these wise of money, but he won't. Hell, at least they put Dr. Sebi in the forefront. Look up his shit. God damn. Go ahead, huh?
They are sottish children, and they have none understanding.
None of nothing, man. Go ahead.
They are wise to do evil.
But that's what they have understanding in evil. A nigga can show you how to have a brick of cocaine, cook it, break it down all the 20 pieces and sell it to the whole neighborhood. He can show you that. He can show you how to creep on somebody's wife. Ask him anything about the Bible, his own heritage, his own culture, his own history. A nigga don't know. They don't give a fuck. He'll look at you like you crazy. Like my man said, what's that, New Jack City? You're killing your own people. You niggas are murderers, man. Hell, I was watching the video earlier. Nigga somebody who was beefing with, he went and took the headstone off the nigga grave and brought it to the hood. So a nigga, he would hate his own people that much, he would go grab the nigga headstone off his grave.
They don't got nowhere near that amount of energy towards
God
Esau.
damn.
Hell no.
This nigga killed one nigga you know. Esau killing niggas every day on the news. Stomping the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? They get on there and say we did that was our job.
That was our job.
Y'all niggas running scatter like roaches when y'all see them, man. You know why? Because you know who to play with. Because you're really cowards, man. Alright? We the ones that the righteous men standing bold in front of their faces, man.
Said, that's the spirit of the nigga woman.
Yeah.
Hey, we've been on that topic
Bro,
all day today.
bro, we was just getting on the nigga woman.
That's the spirit of the nigga woman.
You know? You just getting on the fucking nigga woman, man. Cause them two motherfuckers, Amalek and goddamn Eve, man. Fucking buddies in the fucking garden, man. But go ahead,
It says, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
But to do good, you have no knowledge of it, man. You don't want to know it, man. In other words, if they want to know what was good, this history to be full with people, with Israelites out here listening to us. They don't want to know good.
As long as we've been out here, these niggas haven't been productive with shit. They haven't, you know, like Uncle Ruckus said, y'all be in the fraternities dancing around with candy canes. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the white man building corporations and businesses. Y'all got access to all this shit in the world, and you can't come up. Black Lives Matter.
Folly. It said great dick.
Yeah. Wickedness, man.
Wickedness.
You wonder why we don't like you niggas, man. You're not to be liked, man. Okay? You niggas just so polluted with the world that you can't tell shit from sugar, man.
Go ahead. No, that was it today. Finish that.
Ciroc. Ciroc 12?
Yeah. That's why, man, when Esau opened up on you niggas, man, we ain't gonna blink a goddamn eye. We're gonna be cracking bottles, man. Go ahead, who got it?
Is it Ciroc 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust not the enemy, right?
Yep.
This is Ciroc 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right. Look, if somebody been your enemy for all these decades, you should be wondering what this dude is fucking up to. All right, he allowed you. Now you're able to have somewhat of a good life, buy a house, buy a car. You should be saying, what is this motherfucker up to, man? But hey, the scripture says the prudent looketh well to us, but you niggas are not prudent, man.
Simple believe every word. You gotta get on the news and say it's okay to you niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's all they gotta do is say, don't hang around each other. Everybody stay inside because this pandemic can get to everybody. They get on the news and say, take the jab. Then turn around and say, nah, that shit don't stop all that. So you mean to tell me they did all this for nothing? But nobody gonna say no shit, then you'll just believe the next word.
They just happy.
You niggas just waiting on Trump to get reelected.
Exactly.
You know?
And that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. I hope it happens. I hope it happens. He brings that.
It's gonna call civil war.
To the king.
It's gonna call civil war.
He gonna do something.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Either they're gonna assassinate him.
Yep.
Everything crumbling already. Started in Europe and everything already is crumbling down. Y'all see it?
And it always, whatever happens over there, it trickles over here.
It speaks about
especially in Europe.
The clay, the modern clay. Everything is. But look, Yahweh Shai, right, speaks about that stone that came and just smashed the fucking statue. So this place is about to be fucking done away with, man. That's why Peter said somebody grab that. Them and the works therein, man. The Lord, he's about to totally obliterate fucking America, man.
I got you.
Go ahead. America's just gonna be a memory, barely that.
That's how I show you how much the Lord want to get rid of this motherfucker, man. Tell you what, he's gonna turn into a desert. All right, for it to turn to a memorial, it's gonna be a statement. All right, it's gonna never be inhabited. That means there was nothing good about it. It's nothing no bounce back. This thing don't deserve to live. Okay. The Lord even sparing heathens, you know, to the point that, you know, we got to have service, right? Because they're going to be in the kingdom, but Babylon ain't going to exist. I mean, nothing was good of it. It's pure wickedness, man.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3. Start at 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and the heavens shall pass away with a great noise."
And really, it's the Lord keep y'all in that docile state so he can come upon you as a thief.
For judgment.
You know, right? So you can judge, because clearly this bitch is falling. You're in a burning building. Getting dressed, taking a shower.
Smoke everywhere.
Smoke every damn well, man. Niggas is in a fucking burning building.
I got a question. You got witches and like sorcerers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like those are real wicked people, right?
Yeah.
Where did they get that? They get that power from Esau, Edom.
Son.
Those are the sorcerers and the witches.
Yeah, Esau is the source.
You know?
But ultimately it comes from the Lord. See, the Lord is the source of all that. See, Isaiah 45 says he creates evil and good. You see? So it's all coming from the Lord. You know?
That's the left-hand side, because when you're dealing with witchcraft, you're not open. You got to call upon the name of the Lord, because at the end of the day, both sides are dealing with the Lord spiritually. So when you say in the name of the Lord, you're calling on His name. Therefore, He's going to have control of that. But if you're going to do or open them fucking pentagrams and shit, you open the doors you can't control them. Most likely you're gonna get a demon, call on your ancestors and shit, fucking around. Because you can conjure people up just like Saul conjured like it was Samuel. You gotta conjure Samuel up. So you can conjure people up, man. And these people be conjuring their ancestor. Yeah. You can be conjuring. You don't know what type of portal you open up and get niggas to come, man.
That's why the new thing, everybody's into that tarot card shit now, man.
Yeah.
And it's mainly the nigga woman who's been getting on. It's mainly they all over the internet, social media with that tarot card shit now, man.
They be going live and shit.
Yeah. Bro, you did not see that shit. You didn't see that shit 5 years ago.
That affirmation shit, man.
You didn't see that.
Nigga woman talking about affirmations, I stay away from that bitch, man.
Well, we know who killed the bitch flip 5 cards. Somebody close.
I was in Barnes and Noble. I was in Barnes and Noble.
One question.
I got a precept.
You got speaking something to the universe. There's no such thing, because God this already His movie. So you know what I'm saying? Ain't no what we want, what we trying to conjure up or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already God movie, right?
Yeah. I mean, your words are powerful, right? So you don't want to say things, because the words are sharper than two-edged sword. Okay, so you don't want to just be popping off any kind of way like the Lord will take control. But at the same time, people really are. This is like a god to them. That they do this, be doing fucking finger snaps for incense. That's you know, they're in a whole different energy. You know what I'm saying? But when you say I could conquer this, I could do this, that's different.
Yeah, they're not acknowledging the real power. You know, they thinking this is the real source of power. You know, the left hand side. You know,
this is Proverbs 8:21.
The left hand side brings death. It doesn't bring prosperity or life. It brings death.
Yep. Lion spirits, evil spirits. It's never been a good positive thing.
It's not beneficial to you.
Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
Yep, they that love it shall eat the. So it depends on which one you eat.
Yeah.
Life or you eat death. It depends on which one. Go here, brother.
It's Proverbs 19:21. It says, there are many devices in a man's heart, which goes into thoughts. So you talking about how people can manifest their thoughts. Like motherfuckers say, I can manifest my destiny, right? It says, there are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. You know, so somebody can purpose, well, I'm gonna do this with my life and that. Well, if the Lord don't ordain it, it ain't gonna happen, man. But then you got to counsel people that say, well, I manifested it. Well, really, the Lord did it.
That's right.
Yeah, you thought it, but the Lord put it in your mind and He performed it. So it's all according to the will of the Lord.
Hey,
You know?
brother can get the scripture said, Lord, I will bring them strong delusion.
That's what that's the spirit. That's the spirit right here.
So really, it's a whole delusion from the Lord, man. He got you in that trick bag, and you think you flipping tarot cards and you doing all this dumb shit. At the end of the day, you flip a tarot card, that motherfucker say, look, it's your day to die. It's your ass.
Thou fool, your soul
Thou
shall be with me.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses, we'll start at 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness is them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause,
Right, back on that topic, the truth, all right? That's the spirit, because every camp I done walked to, every brother is talking about the truth. The topic is brothers talking about the truth, man. All right, a lot of these people, they gonna die because what? They won't accept this truth, man. You know?
The truth is the foundation of it.
But if Brother gets it, you said that, 2 Thessalonians 9. He said, why they get had led liberty. And this is why they gonna die. He said they shall know it by death by pain. That's right. Because here it is, you got the men of the Lord on the four corners of the earth, you know, prophesying. You know, this is the liberty right here before the great judgment day of Yahweh Shem El Shai. And Malachi said that the Lord had to send Elijah. Okay, Elijah came, right? And we know who that is through the Spirit. So now the great and dreadful day of the Lord is coming, which is the thermonuclear missiles. You know, so hey, the Lord finna fuck shit up, man. He finna. There's another precept, and brother can grab that, where it says that the Lord is gonna have the prophet's tongue cleave to their to the roof of their mouths.
He about to turn up, Joe.
You know? Hey, as soon as the Lord put the Spirit on us to close our mouth, all ass whoopings is happening, man. You know, the brothers can get that, go get those precepts.
2 Ezra 9 and 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised.
Yeah, read it again.
2 Ezra 9 and 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty.
Start from 9. Start from 9.
2 Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
See, then they shall be in a pitiful case that has abused the Lord's ways, man. All right? Because when you go in the beginning of it, it's going to tell you the measurement of when the Lord is going to return. The uproars and commotions in the earth. And we see that. So now it's going to get to a pitiful case because the Lord sent out his prophets, man. And what's the job of a prophet? We ain't got to go to Jeremiah 28 and 8. Prophesy against what? Many countries, kingdoms, war, evil, and pestilence. And that's what's been going on, man. All right, go ahead.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
And they that cast them away despitefully. Oh, I don't want to hear that Bible. Oh, the white man wrote that. King James was a faggot. You know? They're not caring. Go ahead.
For such as in their life have received benefits.
Yeah, you receive little goodies, little crumbs from Esau's bullshit ass system, man.
Or even the benefit to do whatever it is your flesh want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have to keep our flesh in subjection here. Because there is a discipline that we rolling with, man. Right. And our discipline is life, man. Right. So now we have to fight the good fight of faith, all right, to produce that righteousness, man. Right. You know? But here it is, you have people that have the so-called benefit of just doing whatever you want to do, man. You received your consolation, man.
But what the thing is in the world is do what thy will.
Yep.
Alistair Crowley, do what thy will. YOLO.
Right.
You only live once. You know, a woman can be a whore and she can have sex with 100 men and she's still valuable in the fucking world.
Right.
You see that? And they pushing that shit through the media, which is a witchcraft tool. See, it's a heavy demonic witchcraft that this devil is putting on the people to go that route. But here it is, the Lord got his men. No, this is the route. But they chose walking in it. Yeah. Moses said, what? Choose ye this day, life or death.
That's right.
We chose life, and Lord willing, we all remain.
Right, and it's one way of life and many ways of death. Like I said, 6 million ways to die. Choose one. You know what I'm saying? But only one way to live. There's many different darknesses. You know what I'm saying? Many different death styles. And guess what? Those death styles and those mindsets of that death style, it got to flourish in this present evil world. So if you got the benefit to flourish with it, all right, well, you receive your consolation, and you was like that brutish man, and know it not that, hey, the wicked that spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. You know? So you don't want the so-called benefit of flourishing with the mindsets of this world that's contrary to the Most High God.
Well, even the benefit of you having a roof over your head, that's a benefit, or you having clothes on your back or food on your table, those are all benefits, man. It speaks about how the Lord gives us our daily bread. That's a benefit. Well, the Lord do that for everybody, man. That's right. It says He maketh this the rain to shine, the rain upon the just and the unjust. So going back to that scripture, it says what? It says that they that have benefits and have not known me. See, it's about knowing the Lord, man. That the Lord put the food on our table. He put the clothes on our back. He put the roof over our head, man. But yet they don't know the Lord, and they don't thank Him for those things that they receive, man. You know?
And you just walk over, just heard, seen us, and just pulled up. Okay. So you know, we the Israelites, and you're an Israelite. Okay, so you're an Israelite too. All right. Well, y'all go ahead.
He felt the spirit. He felt the spirit.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
He felt the spirit. Go ahead.
2 Ezra 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Yeah, you see your welfare checks. Yep. Your
which is from the Lord.
Yeah, you see your link card or whatever, whatever card you get. Your vouchers from the government, man. You receive your Social Security, your disability, your 401k, and you still ain't said, well, hey, the Lord is looking out for me. Let me serve the Lord. Hey, we're gonna find out real soon that it's by the Lord's power that we get access to when they get cut off. Hey, see, that's what Jake gonna find out. They was blessed when it gets cut off.
That's the Hosea. It says that I will go after my lovers that give me my wool, my flax, my clothing. And it says, look, they knew not that I gave them these things, man. And then when those things are taken away, it says, look, let me return to my first husband because it was better with him then, man. But the Lord gonna be like, nah, man.
Yeah, and that seems like that's the only time when Jake wanna get right with the Lord, when they in serious trouble. In serious, oh Lord, they don't want to cry out to the Lord, but they've been living a whole wicked life. The Lord is about an exchange, okay? And the Lord said, draw nigh unto me, and I'll draw nigh unto you. So you have to make an effort to say, let me put this evil works behind me, and let me follow the Lord, man.
Addition by subtraction.
We're supposed to be running into the Lord, man. Running into this book. Searching out the works of our fathers, man.
That's it. In that way, it's by the way of the prophets. You got it, bro. Yeah, keep going.
It says, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
This is that place of repentance. All right. This is what John the Baptist was doing. Come repent to Yahweh Hashem El Shah while the time is near. We're doing the same thing, man. This is the baptism. The baptism is ultimately of washing your brain, man. That's what the baptism is about. To wash your brain from all the filth and the wickedness, man. Okay? It said while they yet loathe the Lord's law, which is ultimately the law, statutes, commandments, but it's the whole book. Remember, Yahweh said He comes in the volume of the book. Okay? So we got to know the whole thing. So they don't want to follow off the law, statutes, and commandments. They don't want to go out on the highways and they don't want to stop eating as simple as pork and fucking shrimp. As simple as lining your beard up. They don't want to do the simple shit for the Lord. So how much more the coming out in a cold like this, man?
His ways are plain
to the holy.
To the holy, but
that's it. You got it.
It says, when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised.
See, they don't understand why we out there. Them niggas is crazy. they don't understand why we really are. We out here for our salvation, man. Right. See, and we out here to hopefully, not hopefully because it's gonna happen. We're out here to wake up the hopeful elect. Yeah. You see, that's why we out here, because guess what? We got the scripture it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. We hiding ourselves under the shadow of the Almighty. We're hiding ourselves underneath the cloak or the hedge of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because Noah believed it never rained at that time. You got to understand, it never rained at the time of Noah, man. Noah foresaw the evil because the Lord said, hey, I'm going to destroy this place. Get you and your family, I want you to make an ark. So what we do, we're trying to build that spiritual ark. So we won't be destroyed from when the rain, you can't stop the rain. The rain finna come.
And
you know?
Yeah, because we're promoting life, man. We are promoting life because this world and the mindset of this world is about death. All right, so we're promoting life, and there is just that one way, and people despise that way because they just want to do what they want to do. That's why it says every way of man is right in his own eye. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. They want to just lean to their own understanding, establish their own righteousness, say, well, that's your truth. This is my truth. No, we're talking about the truth. The one that leads to life everlasting. That's what we're promoting. That's what we're talking about. And people despise that, man.
Hey, because we coming in the stead of Yahweh Shai. What did he say? He said, I am come that they may have life and that they may have it more abundantly.
Yes. And he said that he was the way, the truth, and the light.
I'm going to say it again, and that's the separation between us and these other camps. We ain't accepting no other camp, no any other body.
There's only one way.
There's only one fucking way.
One way that leads.
One fucking way.
That's it.
You can't trust the king that has multiple ways. The scriptures say, double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You can't trust a man that has multiple directions for you to go. Right. Because how those directions gonna come together if you go in different directions? Yeah. You know?
That's like a house divided.
Yeah, man. If we all say we're gonna protect each other and we all take off walking in different directions, how we gonna protect each other?
Right.
But if we all say we're gonna go down this alley and we're gonna protect each other, we going the same way.
And you know what? It's funny because the brother says, you know motherfuckers always get caught when they separate in the movies. In the movies, they be together. All right, you go this way, you go this way, you go this way. And it end up somebody getting their ass smoked. Somebody getting killed. If they would have stayed as that bunch and moved together, you could have fucked together.
Hey, that was the Spartans. The 300 Spartans. You know, they talk about how their failings work. They all move together as a single unit.
Right.
You know? That's power in numbers.
I was going to say, Salaki, like the scripture says, Proverbs 21:16, he that wandereth out of the way of understanding, remaining in the congregation of the dead. It's that one way that we have to, we together. And like the elder was saying, like, you wander off, you know what I'm saying? Then wait a minute, we're not one with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because it's that one way.
There's a precept in Sirach, for instance, about how pride lifts you up. And it says that like a bull straying alone, roughly paraphrasing it. And when you look at the wild, how would the lions hunt? They will hunt by separating a wildebeest or an antelope by themselves, man. And that's how Satan, it says what? The adversary goeth about as a roaring lion is Peter. It's like you're butchering it. Seeking whom he may devour. But that's by you straying alone. Exactly. But if you're in a multitude, if you're in the presence of, of many, then that's where that protection lies,
That's why the Lord created a brotherhood.
Yes.
Hey, that lone wolf spirit, I'm gonna do everything by myself. That's a demon, man. You know? That's strict in numbers, man. The unity.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because the source is the Most High God, and here it is. He works through His Son Yahweh Shai through the Holy Spirit. Which here it is now. We talked about it earlier about Yahweh Shai being that vine, and then we're those branches that's connected. See, but if a branch is gone astray, then it's withered, and it says what do men do? They gather them up together and burn them. But the tree and those branches that's connected, you're getting that nutrition, and you're getting, and then you're flourishing, and you're producing. Producing what? Well, our discipline. What's our discipline? Righteousness. What do righteousness equal? Immortality.
Life. You know what I'm saying? This is what we all about. Like when people like, hey, what's your discipline? You know, it's just like we in Great Millstone, Chicago, we have a combat fighting art, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's our discipline. With Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu comes specific rules, right? See, Taekwondo has its specific rules. See, in Taekwondo, you know what I'm saying, or Muay Thai, you can use your hand and strike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, but if you're doing sport Jiu-Jitsu, ain't no punching. You know what I'm saying? There's specific rules with the discipline. So if somebody say, what's your discipline? Oh, karate. What's your discipline? Wrestling. What's your discipline? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So if somebody asks us our discipline, oh, life. Yeah. That's our discipline, life. And there is some rules to that. To it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What doesn't flourish is dead. You know, what doesn't grow is dead. You know? Hey, life is about pushing forward. Everything that's living, it pushes forward. It grows. You know? You can't come into the truth and say, I'm gonna stay in this one spot and be blessed. Then you have to grow, man.
Yep.
You know, that's what the brother was talking about, flourishing. You know?
Yeah. Yep. And abounding. Abounding in our lot, abounding in this faith, abounding in life, man, and continuing to grow so we can be that perfected people, all right, that's ultimately going to rule the eternal righteous kingdom.
I got something for you. What you had quoted, John 15. John 15 and I'm gonna start from 1. John 15 and 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away.
Yeah, and again, beareth what fruit? Righteousness. Because it says how that no chastening for the present seemed to be joyous but grievous, but afterward it worketh the peaceable fruit of righteousness to them that are exercised thereby. So this is what we're trying to produce. Righteousness, right? Go ahead.
Right. It says, every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
So we are purging right now, getting all the impurities because we got defiled with the ways of this world and the different mindsets of this world. We all got defiled with it. All right. So like, no, go ahead, brother. I was gonna say that's when we was at the last camp. That's a parable.
It's a parable.
Because that's a what? That's a earthly example of a heavenly meaning. Yep. So when you look at when you prune a tree, what do? You clip off the excess twigs. It ain't bearing fruit. You cut it off. Yeah. Right. So how do you apply that? What's the earthly meaning to us, man? Any excess in our life or any things that's not profitable for us in the spirit, we cut those things off, man. Anything that was our way, our carnal, earthly way. Yeah. All right. We're cutting that carnal earthly way off to roll wholly and solely with Yahweh Shem Yahushua in his way.
Yep, that's why the scripture said, if thy eye offend thee, pluck it out.
Exactly. You know that's a part of the purification process that we're in. So here it is. He said, when we come into this thing, we're purging. So we can now produce fruits of righteousness. Because we was producing something different. You know? So we was producing a death style before we come to the knowledge of the truth.
Yep, facts.
Go ahead.
Well, this is the you're getting baptized, which is a brainwashing. The scriptures speak about breaking up the clots. If a brother can get that, it's in Hosea. So what we're doing is sowing the seed of righteousness. But before we sow that seed, we got to break up all that old nigga shit first, all the old philosophers, the fallow ground. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah 4, because Jeremiah 4, and then it's Hosea as well.
Hey, Yoda said it. You must unlearn what you have learned.
That's it. That's
because
baptism.
What we have learned is all carnality, all mindsets of this present evil world. YOLO, live your best life. You know, all that. This is what we've learned with all these different mindsets that have all different sets of rules and regulations. And it's not the rules and regulations of the Creator.
Right. It's of this world. The scriptures say this world passeth away. You know what I'm saying? And the things of this
all
world,
the works therein.
The things of this world are gonna pass away with it.
I was gonna say this what Yahweh Shah told Nicodemus. You know, he told him he must be born again. You know, except the man be born of water and the spirit. You know, he cannot see life. Or I'm roughly paraphrasing. Well, that's that baptism that the brother is speaking about, you know?
Baptism, brainwashing. Yeah, we do brainwashing. Wash that filthy ass mind of yours, man.
Yeah.
And replace it with the will of the Father. Okay? You got it? Yeah, go ahead.
This is here you go.
Yep.
It says, this is Hosea 10 and 11. Yep. This is Hosea 10:11. It said Ephraim is as a heifer that is taught and loves to tread out the corn.
So, like the brother was saying, that they're giving earthly examples for something as a higher message, and it's a spiritual thing too. Go ahead. Ephraim is a heifer.
It says, but I pass over upon her fair neck. I will make Ephraim a ride, Judah shall plow, and Jacob shall break his clots.
So what is it speaking about? Technically, is agriculture or husbandry. Okay. So now you're in a field putting in work. Now read that again. The last part.
It says, I will make Ephraim to ride, Judah shall plow, and Jacob shall break his clods.
And Jacob shall break the clod. The clods is your mind. Okay, now actual breaking the clods, when you go into agriculture or husbandry, it's the soil, and it's sometimes it's very hard, and you got to actually break it up. Okay, you have to have a machine or an actual tool to break up the clot so you can be able to plant seed in there.
It's a plow.
It's a plow. So what we're doing is we're breaking up the clots by giving you the scriptures and replacing righteousness. Grow a beard, no adultery, no pork, no shrimp. The names is Yahweh Shem El Shai, not Jesus. That's the breaking of the clots.
Hey, the script. Oh, real quick.
Go
They
ahead,
were saying
go ahead.
how a horse not broken becoming headstrong.
Yeah.
You know, and self-willed as opposed to rolling with the will of the Father. So
right.
we have to break that horse from its own will so we can rule over it and rule it the right way and lead it the right way.
Right.
Same thing with us. We have to be broken from our stiff neck. You know what I'm saying? I want to, You know, we have to be broken from that. All right, to roll with the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right. Go ahead.
God, it says, verse 12, it says, sow to yourselves in righteousness.
Sow to yourselves righteousness. So now we're planting a different vibration in you. Sow to righteousness, the name of the Lord. We all should be in agreement. What's the name of the Lord?
Right.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
We ain't calling him Jesus no more. We ain't calling him Allah anymore. Buddha and all that other bullshit.
Right.
You see?
And the ideologies that come with those, you know, names and false gods and all that. Yep.
Go ahead.
God, it says, sow to yourselves in righteousness, reaping mercy. Break up your fallow ground. For it is time to seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's it.
It's time to seek the Lord. That's why we out here. Okay? By seeking the Lord is actually following the men of the Lord. Okay? You can't just find the Lord. You know, the Lord, what's that? It said the prophets found me.
Right.
Because we on the highways and hedges. This is the time to seek the Lord. Hey, the brother felt the vibration. The brother just came in park. He just came in park. He's standing out here. The brother, he felt the energy through the spirit.
The prophets went through the city and found me.
You know? It's time to seek the Lord, man, because hey, a lot of death is about to happen. You think the beginning of COVID was something. Hey, Jake was scared. Everybody was scared in the beginning of COVID. And then everybody got lax. See, that's that thief in the night. Next time, the Lord ain't gonna let shit up no more.
Right.
All right? It's gonna keep on fucking going. The Lord, it was a test run. All right? That was just a little test run. That was a test run from the Lord, not Esau, man. See if you niggas gonna pay the fuck attention. Everybody had goddamn 2 years to sit their ass in the house and watch these videos, man. Y'all had 2 years to sit in the house, watch these videos. You know? That's why the Lord finna open it up. And I pray put Trump back. Trump trying to get back in. Let Trump get in. Trump gonna narrow, man. He gonna fuck shit up.
It don't matter who get in.
It don't matter who get in. It don't matter who get in. This is where the Lord gonna stand.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a demon anyway.
But shit finna get fucked up, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, like we were just talking about over there on the other side right here about Ezekiel 9, man, how the Lord is gonna have the angels, you know, looking for the mark, who had the mark, who don't have the mark, man.
And that mark he's talking about in Ezekiel is that the Wah, that spiritual mark, which is exemption from the judgment that our Lord and Savior is coming with, man.
Yeah, man.
No, not that other one, that physical one that Esau coming with. You know what I'm saying? And exactly that Revelation. What is it? 13 and 16. Exactly. That's the physical one that you don't want. But the Ezekiel one.
That's the Terminator mark.
That's the one you want.
That shows you the Lord deals with balance. That shows you the Lord deal with balance, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna be a wicked mark and it's gonna be a righteous mark.
Right.
Righteous mark is coming into your mind by the way of the scriptures.
It's obedience.
You know, obedience, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, you know what? Get that.
The wicked man, the wicked mark is gonna come by way of wicked men. You know?
Yep. Right. Hey, you get the righteous spiritual mark by leaning on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai holy, right? Then that wicked mark, all right, you're gonna get that because you was leaning on your father, the devil. Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it out.
Oh, okay.
This is Ezekiel 9. I'm gonna start at 1. It said, "He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand."
So somebody coming to destroy some shit, all right, for a reason, right? And you don't want to be part of what they're coming to destroy. So go ahead.
Yeah, those angels, man. Hey, when you read in Psalms, it says how the Lord sent into Egypt evil angels, man. Well, this is modern day Egypt.
Yeah.
So the Lord about to repeat that act, man.
That's right.
You know,
Fingers created for vision.
That's right. It says, verse 2, it says, "And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth towards the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand."
I thought God was all love.
Right.
He talking about he got a hitman.
Right.
The angels of the Lord's hitman.
Yeah. It's like the mafia. When the mafia send one mob guy, a hitman to go hit, he gonna do that hit, man.
Bobby the Beef.
Bobby the Beef.
They gonna send you Bobby
the fucking Beef.
Think about these hitmen, they not fickle. No, like the scriptures say, hey man, they
don't transgress the Lord's word.
That pleasure is to please the Most High.
Yeah.
So they right on it.
Hey, the Most High said, do something to make me feel good.
Hey, Mello,
Oh yeah, man. The evil angels, man. Hey, the Lord will put a spirit on you and cause you to. Hey, the woman just jumped in front of the train with her little baby daughter.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Lord put a spirit in you to kill yourself, man. Yeah, well, that was the hitman. That was one of the hitmen. Yeah, hey, the scriptures say the man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? The Lord will put a spirit on you to blow your brains out, man.
That's right.
So this ain't no joke.
That was the hitman that you were talking about. What y'all was talking about. That's the hitman. That's the angel. That was a hitman. The angel got him to go in front of the train with a black woman. Right? Yep. I was struck. Lord is gonna get him. He's gonna get him, man.
You know, she probably was a whore, left her husband, you know, was doing dicks, you know,
broke her home.
Didn't want to take care of the child when it was born. You know, I can't go out anymore. You know, instead of saying, oh, find a family member, you should have dropped the child off at a family member's house.
Or at the police precinct.
Yeah.
You want to drop the bed, go to the police precinct and say, hey, the cops will call DC Child Services. And then she could have got in front of the train on her own. Or the other black woman that got shot in the head, that's the hitman.
Yep. Hey, you know, hitmen, Slacky, real quick, and you know, some hitmen, right?
The pastor. The Macho Pot.
Oh yeah, the pastor. Yes, he was up in the church preaching a sermon, and the scriptures. That's totally against the scripture. The Lord said, "I suffer not a woman to teach."
Right.
And she up in there saying, "Yeah, the Lord said." Somebody walked up and blew her damn brains out.
See, that's the Lord.
That's
right in the pulpit, man.
That's the Lord, man. Yeah, it may sound harsh, but no, that's the will of the Lord, man. Whatever the Lord is with, we with, man.
At all.
The Lord, yeah. No.
That's the minimum.
Yeah. That's a small scale, man.
She was a child of disobedience, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, she was one of the children of disobedience, man. The Lord tell you, I suffer not a woman to teach. You're not supposed to be teaching. That's right. And the Lord takes that seriously. Hey, the Lord is not like men. The Lord said, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways." If the Lord tell you not to do something, as soon as you read it, you say, "I'm not." You're supposed to say, "I'm not doing that no more." The Lord doesn't like that.
Exactly.
Immediate change is supposed to be made.
Because he said, are not your ways unequal?
Yeah.
And mine are equal?
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But, yeah, y'all got it.
Y'all hear about what happened to the black woman in Mexico when she got beat to death by her so-called friend.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
She got beat to death by a tranny.
When this happened?
Every Saturday, bro. 2:30 to 6:30.
Yep. This back in Ezekiel 9.
Yeah, the hitman.
The hitman. This back in Ezekiel 9. I'm gonna start at 2 again. It says, "And behold." It says, "And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth towards the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand, and one man among them was clothed in linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side." All right, and that inkhorn represents the angels taking down the counts of the Lord, man. It says, "And they went in and stood beside the basin also, and the glory of the Most High Israel, God of Israel, was going up from the cherub whereupon he was to the threshold of the house, and he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side."
Judgment. Gonna be a judgment. Go ahead.
It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst."
That writer's inkhorn is in today's term is a pen. You know, so what he's doing, he's gonna write a mark, right? Which is that word that goes into the law, exemption from judgment. So it's like, look, the judgment written. Yep. He's exempt. Yep. He's exempt. Yep. But those other angels, they got weapons in their hand, man. You see?
Right. Hey, well, remember when the Terminator was looking for Sarah Connor, right?
He was scanning everybody.
And he was scanning everybody. The Terminator, that's the angel, scanning, you know? So, those is gonna get put to death. They already got that mark on them to be destroyed.
Yep.
Terminate. You know? To terminate. They're gonna
Right.
Yeah. Because
they're gonna have it physically in them anyway.
Yep.
You know?
Even if they don't.
Even if they don't.
You know, if they ain't exempt, if they ain't covered with the blood of Yahweh Shai, it's a wrap.
Somebody got to be 2/3.
Yep. Just a death waiter. Hey, but those that's covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai, they sighing and crying.
That's it.
That's right.
All right, for all the abominations that's done in the midst thereof.
Transgressions is blotted out.
Yeah. You know?
That's right.
Verse 4 says, "And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry."
And why we not sighing and crying? This cold as shit out here. You know, we did a lesson earlier concerning the nigga woman. We sighing and crying about the evil shit that's going on here, man. This devil, this serpent has set up the woman to be over us, to do whatever the fuck she want to do. Come on now, as men, we crying to the Lord. What the fuck? We got them bitches doing whatever the fuck they want to do. That's a cry. We got punks walking around here. We crying out.
Free reign.
They supposed to get destroyed, man. You know? Yeah. So this is a part of the sign and crying.
What's crazy? You got Jake that look at this shit and they want to stay here, man. You out of your fucking mind.
But they not signing and crying. Hey, a lot of you Israelite camps ain't signing and crying, man. You want to do all these fucking interviews and all this other bullshit with these other niggas that don't got nothing to do with the truth, man. Y'all ain't signing and crying, man.
Right.
You niggas making movies and videos and shit like that.
Exactly. So they're not looking for the appearing of the Lord, man. Exactly. They want some fame, some clout, some glory, basically.
Israelite fame.
On a t-shirt.
You know, the money. They want the money, the cars, the clothes, the whole success, fortune, fame.
Look, I was watching the video.
For the Israelite twist.
USC, they marching. This bitch is out there. They don't even know what the fuck they crying for.
You see what it says in the scriptures, so it says what is highly esteemed among men is an abomination with the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Yep. And we sighing and crying because the world is given to the hand of the wicked right now.
Right.
All right, and everything is out of course. Everything is out of balance, man.
Right.
All right, here it is. Even ourselves, we have the spirit of Apostle Paul. Oh, wretched man that I am.
Yeah.
Who shall deliver me from the body of this death?
We said kind of about our own fuck.
Exactly.
We what the fuck?
We won't out.
Yes.
Right. We won't out, man.
That's it. And it's that mindset to have, man. The men of the Lord always had that mindset. Ezra said, hey, how long shall this endure?
Yeah.
All right, the apostles said, is it now?
Yeah.
Is it now? You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, oh wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me? We groaning to earnestly be in those bodies that's going to be filled with the law, the spirit of the Lord, the law, statutes, and commandments, wisdom. All right, who we truly are. Right. But He's making us to be that, man. Yeah. Okay, but there's the process, man. All right, now we go through the process, but hey, we like, man, we begging the Lord to hasten that day. But of course, His will be done, and we gonna wait. You know what I'm saying?
That's the part of the patience, which is the suffering. This thing is about suffering, so we gotta suffer it. We gotta keep crying out until the Lord do His thing, man. So we gotta wait.
That's it.
You know?
That's it. And again, this is all a process to perfect us.
Right.
It says that in Romans 15:4, whatsoever thing was written aforetime was written for our learning.
Yep.
So whatever, like I always say, whatever was written was either done, being done, or going to be done.
Yep.
So everything in this present evil world that was done, being done, and going to be done was done for the learning and the perfecting of the Israelites who's going to rule in the eternal righteous kingdom. Right.
The perfecting of the saints.
So here it is. Hey man, we want to be perfected and and start living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we understand that this ain't living.
Yep.
All right, this is death.
Hell no,
But it was necessary that we had to go through these experiences for our perfection, man. That's why He said, hey, you can't get your inheritance unless you go through the entrance, man. Right. You know, the entrance is this present evil world that was given over unto the wicked. So while something is given over unto the wicked, well, we sighing and crying.
Yep.
We ain't trying to flourish and be exalted with them. No, we low and abased and waiting. So the Lord, when He comes, He said He's gonna exalt those that are low and abase those that are high.
That's it.
You flourishing and you with wickedness, you gonna be abased.
Yep. That's right. Hey, get that precept real quick.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs. Heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai.
Let's get to the point.
It says, if so be that we suffer with Him, that we may be glorified together.
Yep. That's it. We suffer with the Lord by what we doing, man.
Yep. And He says that the captain of our salvation was made perfect.
That's right.
Through those same said suffering, man.
That's right.
And that's why it says, man, you can't put this off. You know, what son does the Most High chasten? Not. You know what I'm saying? It's all for our learning. It's all for our purification. It's all to ultimately exalt us, all right, to rule.
Yeah, well, brothers that got sons, don't you chastise your son so he can be a young from a young man to a what I'm trying to say?
A boy to a man.
A boy to a man. We chastise our sons so they can become men that we want them to be. That's the same thing as the father. He chastises us so we can understand. Oh shit, you know what? Hey, Abba, hey, Yahweh Shem Shai was right.
Yeah.
You know, full submission.
That's it.
You know,
we don't chastise our sons because we hate them.
No,
we chastise them because we want them to live a structured, ordered life, and the way that we see fit for them to live.
Exactly.
You know, we chastise them because we've already been men. We've already lived their lives.
Yep.
And we know when they're taking the wrong road.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we don't chastise them because we hate them. That's black women shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. He said that he said don't look at these chastisements and these calamities to be your destruction, but that you judge those punishments that they were for a chastening of our nation. It was for our moral improvement.
That's it.
He said, not as with other nations whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish. Nah, he said he forthwith punishes us immediately so we can learn, so we can be morally improved. This is why we're getting the whoopings. This is why we're getting all that discipline. All right, because here it is. He's training us up in the way that he ultimately is. He said we was made to be a image of his own eternity. You know, and so there is a process, and the process ain't necessarily fun. It says they don't seem to be joyous, but grievous. But afterward, it worketh a peaceable fruit of Christ to them that I exercise thereby.
But you deal with it. Just fucking deal with it.
Yep. That's it.
Just fucking deal with it, man.
That's it.
Suck it up, buttercup.
It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Come on, man. So what we going through ain't shit. And when you an apostle, Elder Apostle McCarthy can attest to this, the little shit that we do go through, if it may feel like it's something, but after we get over it, that the Lord helped us through, like, that wasn't shit, man. The Lord was with me the whole time. It wasn't nothing. A little hiccup, you know, you tripped a little bit. But when you understand the purpose of why you went through it, now you can dish that out to the body. Now we're a machine that's well oiled. You see what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Like you said, especially what we're gonna actually get.
This ain't shit.
He promised us the eternal life. Man.
Eternal life.
And everything that's pleasing to us.
But you gotta. The thing is, you gotta believe in that. See, you gotta believe it. You can't just be reading these scriptures and really don't be believing what it's saying, man.
Exactly.
You gotta actually believe read that again. You gotta believe this right here, man. Go read it again.
Trust me, brothers ain't standing out here in the cold for nothing.
Come on, man.
This is back in Romans.
My toes cold.
They run up and burning heat and burning cold and with infirmities.
Yeah. Sick.
You know, the scriptures say Abraham stumbled not at the promise, man. See?
He believed.
His faith is counted to him for righteousness.
Believe. Go ahead.
This is back in
Read that.
This is back in Romans 8:18. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
So when the persecution comes, hey, Yahushua went through that persecution, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
He suffered it, and what? Now he got a chance to sit on the right side of the Father, man. So he went through the shit. He got beat, he got spat on.
Yeah, I always had that impulse.
You know?
Yeah, bro.
He got beat, he got spat on, he got lied on, false witnesses. But by him making that sacrifice, guess what happened? He got the opportunity to be right on the right-hand side of the Father, man, Yahweh, man. You see, and you got to believe that. Okay? This thing is about belief. You got to believe. I'm going to keep saying you got to believe what the scriptures is saying, man. You can't just be out here reading it and not really believing it, because sooner or later that vibration, the Lord going to push your ass up out there if you really don't believe.
That's it.
Well, the scriptures say without faith is impossible to please.
That's it. Okay, and what the scriptures say? Shall I not find faith on earth? Right. So you gotta believe and have faith in these things that's written in the scriptures, man.
You gotta see it.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
Yeah, and it's the Most High that puts the witness. You know, when it says, you gotta believe on the record that God gave His Son.
The record, yep.
All right, and He said He put the witness in us. All right, that a witness saw the truth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then they testify to what they saw. So here it is. The Most High is the one that's putting the witness in us and making us see. Right?
The witness is the Holy Spirit.
Right. Yep. Exactly. So this is Isaiah 29:18. It says, "And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness."
And that's through faith. Because it says what? It says the just shall live by faith and not by sight, man.
Yeah.
So we see these things through faith.
Yeah.
Just like how our forefathers in Hebrews 11, it says what? That they saw those promises afar off.
Exactly.
You know?
So man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
And so here it is. We see the big picture. The big picture is the kingdom of heaven.
That's it.
All right? And here it is. The word of God is like that Isaiah 29, where it says precept is upon precept, precept upon precept. Here a little, there a little. So it's like a puzzle, all right, a jigsaw puzzle. The pieces are everywhere, All right, but you got to grab the right pieces, the right precepts to go with the right precept, right? Same thing as the right puzzle piece to go with the right puzzle piece. Put them together so you ultimately see the picture, right? So the big picture again is the kingdom of heaven, man. See, but this present evil world, it blinds you with all its dainties and lies and the money, the cars, the clothes, the whole success, fortune, fame, all these different doctrines.
Love of the world.
Exactly. So that, that's darkness, right? And so that's right here in front of us. But we got to have the inner vision to see the ultimate will of the Most High God. And it's the Most High God that reveals that to whomever he will. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, brother, you in Isaiah 29?
Yes, sir.
Can you jump down to the last 3 verses? If I'm not mistaken, the last 3 verses.
Okay. So this is verse Isaiah 29. Yep.
Okay.
Isaiah 29 and 22. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale.
Say, we're not ashamed. Our faith, when you go into waxing pale, it's talking about being ashamed,
right?
Being in a confused state.
Right.
So we're waking up to the truth. We're not ashamed of anything anymore.
Right.
We know who we are through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem El Shai.
Exactly.
Can't nobody take that away from us. Jacob's face shall not wax pale. We understand. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. And it talks about seeing their shame. When you walking naked. If you walking naked, is you being covered with some other mindset or philosophy. You know what I'm saying?
That's the apron that
yes.
Adam put on the apron.
Yep. So you really naked, and that's you just turning around slowly naked. You know what I'm saying? And people seeing your shame, you exposed. You know what I'm saying?
Also goes back for us.
No, Salaki.
It also goes back for us not being so.
Yep.
That's it. So verse 23, it says, but when he seeth his children, the work of mine hands, in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name and sanctify the Holy One of Jacob.
That's what we're doing now. We ain't ashamed. We know who we are. We have confidence and belief in Yahweh Shem El Shai. So now we're sanctifying that name. And that name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. You see?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, and shall fear the God of Israel.
And do we not fear? That's why we out here.
Yep.
Yahweh Shai gave us a commandment, okay, to come out, compel them to the marriage. Okay?
Yep. It says, they also that erred in the spirit shall come to understand it.
See, we erred. That's what we're talking about. We erred. We was going off. We was going to fuck off until we had to come to Yahweh Shem El Shai. Now we understand.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And they that murmured shall learn doctrine.
See? Now we're fully getting embodied with Yahweh Shem El Shai. We're partaking in this, like Elder Ariella speaking about, is the legacy. You know? Go ahead.
I got something. Like the brother said, it's all about faith.
Yep.
This is I'm gonna get right to the point. 2nd Ezra 1:37. And I will take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones shall rejoice in gladness. And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say. You see? So it's all about faith.
Yeah, no, you got it, brother.
2nd Ezra 1:37. It says, I take the witness the grace of the people to come, which the grace is understanding. It says, whose little ones rejoice in my gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say.
Man, see that? Exactly right there. We ain't got to see it to believe it, man.
So we ain't actually, not on this side, have actually seen how we shine, but we believe the scriptures, man. We believe in this thing.
If you can jump to Thomas, when Thomas had to see it, right? He said, "Blessed are those who didn't have to see it." I believe it's in where is that at? I believe John, maybe like the last chapter. If a brother can grab that, you know. And we just ultimately just believe, man. You know, Lord willing, the Lord keep that spirit upon us to believe.
Yep, you gotta pray. Psalms 51.
That's it. That's it. That's why we gotta pray, man.
Take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
Yep, that's right.
Scripture. This thing is all through faith.
That's it.
It's all through faith, man.
Because the missiles didn't come yet.
Yeah, because it says believing to the saving of the soul.
Trust me, man, every brother that's out here didn't know they was gonna be out here.
Hell no.
15 or 40 years back, they didn't know they was gonna be prophets, man.
No.
And be out here and actually enduring it and preaching and teaching the truth, man.
Let us go our own way.
So it's through faith, man.
Yeah, well, faith is the
will of the Lord.
Yep, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence
In the word, you
of
have
things
faith.
not seen.
You just follow. That's to be in you. It's a gift.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Go ahead, you got it. Go ahead, bring that out.
John chapter 20,
Like
verse.
two more, 3 more precepts, and then
It's
if a
John
brother can
chapter.
alert them brothers to get to wrapping up in like 3 minutes. Go ahead, out there.
John chapter 20, verse 26 says, after 8 days again, his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahushua, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst, and said, peace be unto you.
Materialized right in front of them. That's spiritual power. But go ahead.
Then saith he.
That's spiritual power, boy. Everybody wants that. Even Esau.
Yeah. But it's like we got that thing called the fountain of life. You go around trying to see how you can live forever.
Yeah, this nigga ain't gonna make it.
I watched some documentaries. No, man.
They found the youth. They really trying to find that shit.
Yeah.
This is scripture.
Lost
Yep.
city.
This is
Yeah.
scripture.
That's
Dummy.
Dummy.
Stupid.
That's
right.
Even though also statutes, though my outward man perish.
They ever made a new day by
Yeah,
day.
so the brothers and sisters get older in the truth, have infirmities, get jacked up, but you still see them going strong.
Yep.
That's right. Still see them persevering.
That's right. Go ahead, out.
Kind of says,
Be right on.
then saith he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hand. And reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side. And be not faithless, but believing.
See, be not faithless, but believing. You see? Go ahead.
It says, and Thomas answered and said unto him, my Lord, my power. Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed.
See, that's the thing right there.
That's right.
Blessed of those that have not seen but believe, man. Okay, and that's what this is about. Because guess what? The missiles ain't dropped yet. Okay, so we believe that it's gonna happen. So we're making ourselves ready, adorned.
Yeah.
We're making ourselves ready right now for that day. Okay, go ahead.
That was it.
That's it. Okay.
But I got one.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 4:16, it says, for which cause we faint not. Like the apostle was saying, you see brothers still going strong. Because the cause that we're not fainting for is the kingdom, a reward of the kingdom of heaven. So we can't faint. The scripture says if you faint in the day of adversity, that strength is small.
Right.
Right. But if you lean in on Yahushua, that's your strength.
Unlimited power.
That's why he said, awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, man.
Right.
Our strength is faith in the word, man.
right.
Faith in Yahushua and truth. You had a question?
It's just like when they give you directions to build up a cabinet or to put something on your car, it say directions. It say if you do it right, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So if you do it right, it's gonna work.
Exactly. See, people they'll get an invention, and then they'll just think that they, got it. They'll take out the box. The box got the instructions in it. They just discard it.
I don't need that.
You know what I'm saying? So here it is. They go ahead and they start using that thing. Not like exactly like the instructions say, so they may get a little use out of it, but then it wind up being destroyed or broken before it's time. If you actually went according to the instructions, you know what I'm saying, you was Gucci. Same thing with the Most High God, man. There's instructions to live on this earth, and you be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? If you go against those instructions, now you get what you see here, a living hell. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
This is the epitome of that, man.
That's right. Hey, well, we're gonna close out. We know that what people used to say back in the day, basic instruction before leaving Earth.
Right.
Well, this is the basic instruction before leaving Earth.
Well, the straight
No, this is the basic instructions to be on this earth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you won't have to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people got to.
Right. Exactly. For good.
Some people got to.
Exactly.
There's people that shouldn't be walking around on the earth.
That's right. That's right. Those are the can't get rights. You know what I'm saying? They can't get with the program.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't get with the instructions of the Most High God, you got to go.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Esau, he has to go.
Right.
There's no other way, no other option.
He
the
is.
nigga woman has to go too.
That's it.
Okay?
That's it.
I'm gonna say it in layman's terms. The black woman gotta go too.
Yep.
She gotta go.
And Esau created the black woman.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
The nigga woman, Esau was the creator of that. And what you see.
Esau the fathers of niggas, period.
Yep.
He's the father of niggas.
Greatest invention you think he ever invented.
Again, the nigga woman is something that was created, all right, because our women supposed to be going according to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? And so here it is, since that's not the case, they're no longer Israelite women, all right? They're, so like,
I was gonna say, like what you see in movies, man. Loud mouth. I can do bad all by myself.
That's the
all
nigga
that.
woman.
You just seen it.
Movies, real life.
you see what I'm saying?
It's
Because,
women,
like,
it's women right here walking by themselves. It's a pack of women. They can get fucking raped and jumped and all type of shit. They supposed to be at fucking home right now.
Yep.
You see,
Cooking
they supposed
something.
to be cooking and fucking out with their children.
And-
all these women be having children, but they be having them in the fucking house and they be out here partying, being sluts.
Hey,
Their
and
grandmother
what,
gotta raise them because you can't study to be a fucking mother.
Yeah.
We don't have no mothers no more. We got a bunch of cackling fucking deviants running the street while they child somewhere. God knows what.
and Esau, Edom, the wicked, they have put them on a pedestal.
Yeah.
That's out of balance, man. They have put them on a pedestal, and since they put on the pedestal, they like it. So it says, just like the scripture says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. See, right now, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the wicked is in power. So now that the wicked put the woman on a pedestal and in places of power, they with that. So they with whoever in power. See, it says that they're going to be willing in the day of thy power, but right now, they willing in the day of whoever in power. And right now, the wicked is in power, and they doing everything out of balance, and our women are with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're going to have the very, 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 very few, all right, that's going to get in line. And guess what? We're not talking about that.
Maybe none at all.
Yep.
Maybe none at all. Okay, because we don't need the black, y'all brothers don't need, like the Judite man, the so-called Negro man, don't need the black woman to bring back the race. Nope.
Yep.
So at this point, bro, even these so-called sisters that's supposed to believe, they full of shit too.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
worse.
Right.
Okay, so a lot of these so-called sisters, Shalom, right? A lot of them might burn too.
That's it.
Head wraps chopped off.
The Most High might not save no black woman out of here. Okay? There's other women reserved in other parts of the world, bro.
That's right.
You understand? We're gonna get the young girls too. Okay? What the fuck you want with some old, used up, nasty bitch?
Right.
Hey man, what was that? Like, what you want, an old tray of donuts? Yeah, you.
Bid on and all
Best time
that.
to go anywhere, any type of restaurant.
End of the day donut.
Any type of restaurant or whatever. Me and his brother was talking about that the other day. Like if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, right, you want to get you a coffee and some donuts in the morning. You got to go like 6 and 6:30 in the morning when they first. You want the fresh batch out the oven. Right, that's fresh. Right, but then you go like if you go to Dunkin' Donuts around 4 in the afternoon, you just don't take that shit.
8 hour
That's
old
what should be
donuts.
picked on.
They can put them back, plot the fly.
Holy moly
Stale
donut
people.
Holy moly donuts.
Yeah, man, you go there, you know, you get the donut to be kind of stale.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they've been sitting there all fucking day.
Some of the powder off of it and shit.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
Hey, and that's just another allegory of that's how the Most High, he want us pure. You know what I'm saying? He want us pure and about him. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says these were not defiled with women. And know that women represent, in that revelation that I'm talking about, it represented these different philosophies and doctrines. See, when we're about that, then we have committed adultery ourselves, you know, to our husband, the Most High God. All right? Because we're likened unto his woman. You know, and if we out there be in all other mindsets, then we're a dirty slut. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High don't want no dirty slut. He want a pure. He said, Apostle Paul said, "I have presented you as chaste virgins, man," because he wants somebody pure. So for the man, we supposed to have somebody pure. But in a world that's backwards, it's not like that. And then here it is.
our minds even warped to, you know, be like, well, nah, I want somebody who know how to do it already. You know what I'm saying?
We all fucked up.
Exactly.
We've been here too long.
Exactly. So
I
our
don't
mind.
think that way now.
So like,
I don't think that way. I had that, but not now.
Right.
I'd like to get me a nice virgin, a young virgin.
Exactly.
You mold young, fresh virgin.
You can
right.
mold
that. You teach. Yeah.
Teach her what you
yeah.
want
You want to know how to do it. But basically, she fucking you the way she fucked other men.
Exactly. Exactly. So in the right.
Yeah.
Why she doing
Yeah,
it?
Right,
You know,
exactly.
like that. That's a turnoff. That's a real turnoff. When you trying to pop a bitch, and you like trying to do your shit. And we talked about that shit too. You, like that's man. I'm like, man, what the fuck you, bitch.
Right.
Right there, man. You just want to get up and just like, yo,
And so that's
don't
what.
tell me how to fucking do
That's
it.
it.
I'm in control.
Yeah. Exactly.
If I want to throw your motherfucking legs over my shoulder, just shut the fuck up and do it.
Yep. And we're molded.
Right, am I right, brother?
No, you're right. Hey, you want to mold your woman how you want it. That's gonna please you. So you mold her the way that pleases you. Same thing the Most High is doing. He is molding us, all right, in the way to please Him. Now, if we go out that molding and how He molding us, then it's like, wait a minute, no, you're not doing it right. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's just like us. We are likened unto that woman, so we have to be molded, all right, to go according to what He say. Same thing with our women should be molded in according to what we say, because what we gonna say is what He would say anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we going with the power, all right? That source is Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Don't get no more powerful. Don't get no more wiser. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we should be in the spirit to roll with that. But in this flesh, it's a fight. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta fight to do what's right and be molded to the mindset of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So when He sent His Son to destroy this place, He'd be like, nah, them my boys. They showed that they was about me. And even though even though the world was against them, demonized them, hated them, you know what I'm saying, wanted to do all these things to them. Nope, my blood gonna cover them because they shared the same mindset as me. You know what I'm saying? That's who He's coming to save. He's coming to destroy all those that it was with the mindset that exalted itself against the mindset of the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? And you looking at the men that's called, He said, I've chosen the weak things of this world. People look at us as weak. He said, I chose the foolish things of this world. People look at us like we fools. I've chose the base things of this world. People look at us like we base, just some niggas, spicks, and tontos from just all over the world that just got on these little sheets or whatever, and they looking at us like, man, listen, kids. The Lord has called these men that you looking at right now. And Lord willing, we all endure to the end and chosen. All right? You're looking at the true elite men of all existence.
That's right!
All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So that's where the glory goes.
You know, the Lord said, I will get me to the great men.
That's it.
Because they have knew the way
exactly.
of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
And He said that He's using these men that's despised and that look weak to confound those that people look at as wise and great men of this world. They can't deal with us in the scriptures. And who they really can't deal with is the Most High. But the Most High speaking with us. So I have to say, just like the Apostle Paul said, hey, we have a more sure word of prophecy. But then it says how that the Most High speaks through His prophets. I have spoken through the prophets. So it's the Most High God saying that I have 100% truth. It's the Most High that's saying I have a more sure word of prophecy. But He's saying it through His men.
The sword of His mouth. He said, I will fight against you with the sword of my mouth.
That's it. That's it. And here we are, right here, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, giving all glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because whatever we have the ability to do, it's Him working in us. So where it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it's all about. So when the Lord come, mad as hell, to put a judgment by way of fire on this place, all right, He's gonna save those, all right, that shared His mindset and stood up for righteousness, even in the face of adversity and affliction and people coming against you and demonize you, saying you crazy. They're gonna blame us for all of the world's chaos and problems. They're gonna blame us. All right? Yep.
So, hey, with that, we'd like to give all glory and honor and praise. This is the East.
honor to our apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the whole elect that's doing the work in truth and sincerity. Above for ball.
Above for ball.